tell you people we'll give you the podcast. We'll give you the podcast. Okay?
Yeah, we are here. Last.
Better late than what?
Never, never.
Better late than never. Now so will it be. Now so will
I
it
didn't
go.
even understand Osagie's explanation for like shifting the Sunday morning recording. You sent a
Why?
voice note, Abby. I don't think I got that voice note. Like, I don't think I listened properly to understand the reason.
I'm not surprised.
It came on Friday. Maybe I was busy at work or something. Maybe I'll
Yeah.
play it later.
Because I had to go to the driving thing I was telling you about after like doing the
Yeah,
app and everything, right? The school I signed up with on
yeah,
Sunday, if your exam is on Monday, on Sunday you have to go for the guy will teach you a full day from 10 o'clock
yeah.
to 6:30 in the evening.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
He will teach you
Wait,
for a
10 o'clock to
full
win.
10 o'clock in the morning to 6:30 in the evening.
I don't think even when I was in Unilag, I did 10 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. at school.
You know, so
It's
the
a very
guy,
interesting process.
very immersive. The guy will go through
Break
everything.
it
Then,
down for
then
you.
you go there the next day and start. You resume at 7 in the morning before you can then go and write your exam in like the early afternoon.
It actually makes sense. You know why it makes sense?
He wants to load your brain and keep it there.
Yes, yes.
You understand?
And also like the difficulty. And I love the difficulty because it makes you understand that driving is a privilege.
My guy, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Riding my bicycle in this country, riding my bicycle, oh, I've been breaking laws. I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't know. They know hit you up.
Riding my bicycle, oh, I've been breaking laws. I did not know. For the guys, if you don't understand what we're just saying, we were talking about this before we started recording. I actually went to write my driver's test, right? So I was just taking Steve and I through how rigorous it is in understanding, first of all, how vast the knowledge of driving in this
Much.
country is,
Mm-hmm.
what you need to learn. It took me a month. You know, Steve said he just did his own for a few days and went to write it. I'm like, that's crazy because here
Yeah.
it is so detailed that, like Steve, as you rightly said, there's no other way to put it, right? It's a privilege to
It's
get
a privilege.
behind the car and
Yeah.
drive. So
That's why
they really want
that's
to
why every
explain to
sane
you.
human being,
Yeah.
after going through this process, we do everything to protect that right, that privilege, and not
Yes.
lose it. Yeah.
Yes. And that's what you
Because
should do.
imagine repeating this thing again.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. That's
Yeah.
one. Number two, it shows how much life is valued, life and property is valued, and the impact of loss of life or injury can be.
Yeah.
And they are
Yeah.
trying
Mm-hmm.
to reduce that to the barest minimum.
Yeah.
And to be honest, as usual, when I'm experiencing something that is different, I
You,
will
you
only but
compare it
compare it, you understand, to
To
what
the
has
giants of
happened,
Africa, baby.
to what has happened in my country.
in
I
your phone.
did not, bruv. I remember when I first got my first driving license, it was myself, Princess, and I think
For
one or
real?
two other people. Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, because it's also very difficult to get a driving license back then. Yes, when you were not
Yeah.
on the it was on the on the island, we had to go to, I think, the last mile office in Lagos Island or something.
Yeah.
So we went there. Of course, there was a queue. That's the first thing we met, and then they took us in, and then we did this 1 hour 30 minutes, thing. I can't remember anything we did there, and then from there we registered. And maybe a few weeks later, we went to pick our driver's license.
At least you
Your
did
own
a
is
thing.
very difficult too.
You did a thing. That's surprising. I'm shocked.
Oh man, this is shocking. This is the first time I'm hearing this thing.
There's a guy. There's a guy in my hood. His name is Obed Driving School. Just pay Obed 20K. Fill out the bio data and wait a while. You'll get they'll deliver it to you. You don't even need to step out of your house.
That is crazy.
Whether you can drive or not drive is not their business. It's just a pipeline.
That is crazy. And because third parties will just
genuinely shocked at Osagie's experience getting his driver's license in Nigeria.
They say they do lecture.
What?
They do lecture.
This is crazy.
Yes, this was like maybe
15-ish. No, 2016. 2015.
Yeah, 2016.
Okay, I understand. Fashola was still
No,
around.
it's 2015.
kinda.
It should be 2015 now because we started driving.
Yeah, so
You
it must
can't-
have been.
Starting in 2015 or so.
It was 2015.
Is 2015? Yeah, 2015. Yeah, because I bought my car in 2015.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Fashola still
2015.
day sit now. I was just about to
So there
leave,
was there was still kind of like sanity in the process. Because right now, I get person to come.
We're gonna run out for your original.
bro.
Original. I even have a Mr. Tunde too. Original.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
behind
crazy.
the Steve's former alma mater. What's with their name? NIJ.
They go run out
Under
for
one
you.
tree like this, you go run out for you.
You can't see that they run for Ogba.
Oh, but there's nothing in this world.
Ogba is Gomorrah.
I'm telling you.
Affidavit.
If Lekki is
everything.
Sodom, Ogba is Gomorrah.
I don't know.
You remember my gist of my WAEC result? So the year I wrote WAEC, all of a sudden I just discovered that the ink in my WAEC certificate
Yeah, you
started
said
fading.
it.
All of a sudden, I can't even get like you can't even see the grades. You see English lang, the wage don't come out. You see, you see then you will not see like the grades. So I'm like, one day I became curious. I'm like, how can I just be like this and not have? And that was before the idea of online certificates. In short, even to get the online certificates, I can't because my exam number is no longer there. It's no longer showing. I don't even have my exam number. So I started getting into the process of getting it. I went to the Ogba office, the WAEC Ogba office in the Ogba office in the WAEC office in Ogba. And I was giving this long explanation of how I have to go to my secondary school, shave my beards, wear the uniform, take a passport, use it to write an application letter. So the thing that even surprised me was when I walked in and I told them the year, they said, "Oh, okay. You get first day that year. And that's all of them failed.
They don't
first
know
day that year. There are like 4 years that they mentioned that the person they gave the contract to did a terrible job. So if you walk into WAEC office, and you say, "Oh, my certificate faded," they know the year.
Welcome.
So they started giving me these long processes, blah 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 blah. I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, you give me. Let me just let you know how Nigeria work, because they know that once they give me the exam number, I can just go online, print it out. They say no, the process is too long and I have to go and write a letter from the school, blah blah blah. I just came out and one woman was explaining to me there that in front of the office, I just told her what happened. Those people that stand there in the front of the WAEC office. And the woman just looked at me and said, "Okay, if you just pay me money, in 3 days, you don't get your certificate."
All this thing where you want to stress yourself.
I'm like, hold on.
Back your school.
I think she quoted about 50, 60K. It's money that I would have given them. But you know, when you are frustrated at something, to say, you know what? Instead of me spending money at this problem, let me even chase it a little bit. Do you get? And I took it up as a journalist and I started reaching like higher ups in WAEC to say, how do I get this? You know, I think eventually me and Kazim just went to the office in Yaba, because I think the office in Yaba is kind of like higher than the one in Ogba.
Yeah.
And there we walked in and they told me the same process. But we met a nice guy. This guy was like, "What's even your exam number?" He just gave me his exam. He just went into the computer, asked me my date of birth, my name, something, asked me the school, and he just gave me my exam number. Then I went downstairs. I think they have like this printing room where you can go out, you can pay like 500 and they print out a copy for you. And that was it. I said, "Give me in colored." And it looked like the certificate. I said, "Okay, let's go. It's okay." Then I bought you can buy a scratch card now. Then log in online. You can buy a scratch card now, log in online with your exam number, and the online certificate is there. Permanently.
Wow.
You can use I think you can use one scratch card 5 times. That's it. You know, they've made it easier. Shout out to them.
Ogba and Ikeja under bridge, where the court is, those two places, there's nothing you cannot get. There's nothing in this world that you cannot find.
You cannot find there.
Nothing in this world that you cannot find.
And for me, you don't see why they skip out on testing people.
Yeah.
if they have the knowledge of driving or not, I can bet you, right, that because this is something I went through before I went through this course or learning it, right?
Yeah.
I had zero knowledge about driving. I shouldn't have driven a car all these years.
You're a madman on the road.
Let me explain to
Mad
you.
Max.
This is a very humbling
This is it's a humbling experience,
and
actually.
an eye-opening experience, right?
Yes.
And how I am also like many other people are inducted into doing something that can cost people their lives.
Yes.
Up till the moment when I started studying this thing, I did not understand the concept of right of way. I'm just understanding the concept of right of way.
Yeah.
I did not. I've been driving nonsense in Nigeria. Of course, the laws will not be the same thing.
Yeah.
Right? But I've been driving nonsense. Overtaking. I remember all my as I'm doing the lecture and I'm watching the videos,
the thing was what
tutorials.
It was hitting you.
It's just all my trips on Third Milan Bridge. I was just remembering all the nonsense I've been doing. And that's why you have traffic on that Third Milan Bridge. You know the major cause of traffic on Third Milan Bridge? It's people changing lanes.
Yes. So they block the other path.
If people just maintain the lane they got on, right, there will be much reduced traffic on Third Milan Bridge. It's just that people aren't patient enough and they keep
if the
changing
driving behavior.
lanes.
Yeah, if the driving behavior gets better, the traffic management will be better.
This now takes me back to my friend who came back to Nigeria after schooling in the US, who came back in 2011.
Yeah.
Right? And she had a car to drive. I wasn't even driving then. I didn't have a car, obviously. So she had a car. And we used to do something every weekend or when we had time going shawarma hunting.
Yeah.
Right? She used to be uber frustrated on the road. I couldn't understand why. Because no other person on the road in Lagos was frustrated except
her.
So I used to just ask her, why are you, what's going on? Do you have road rage? Like, do you understand? You're always getting, what are you saying? Don't you see what he just did? This is wrong. I say, I don't understand what he did. He's on the road. He just moved in front of you. What's going, you know? I really didn't understand until then I started driving. Then I kind of understood. But like now, I understand fully how what we are doing in Lagos is not driving.
It's not. You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy to me as we're just saying this?
Yeah.
Just imagine all the public transport drivers in Nigeria not going through the process that you went to, but they're driving, and every day thousands of lives are in their hands.
You never entered Danfo before.
Just imagine
it. And you know when people say, "Oh, corruption, blah blah blah," I'm like, yes, people steal money and everything, but this is how you know the people that lead us don't care about its citizens.
Yeah.
Is that you put the lives of hundreds, thousands of Nigerians every day at risk in the hands of people that you have not certified if they can actually drive or not.
Thank you.
This is how you know that a state or like the general like leaders don't care. It's not even by the money they've stolen first. That one is there, but
that one is there.
It's stuff like this to say, okay, you know what, we're stealing money, but the people that are driving these people, driving our families,
exactly,
the people we work with and everything, we can't put them. We can't put them at risk now.
Yeah.
So we need to test everybody. If you are not tested, you can't get behind the wheels.
Thank you.
Is there anything that they test people in our country and say, oh, you need to be properly tested before you can actually be in this position because you are putting the lives of people at risk? Is there anything?
There's only one testing I know.
And
that is when I think it's under Fashola that he even did it. It was under Fashola's administration. When you pass one way, you have to go and do psychiatric tests at Yaba left. And you have to be cleared before you're allowed to come back. That one day. And that's what I was arguing in the group one time. And I was telling people that if there's a normal person cannot pass one way. I support any stringent measures they put. You have to seize your car, put a huge fine on you getting your car back, and you going to Yaba left. I'm fine with it. Because only a mad person that will pass one way.
You have to be
Clinically insane.
Yes.
There's a level of madness that is,
But
Bro,
no,
guys.
But no, there's no
Do you
level
know-
of madness, because let me tell you something. When you
What?
see 40 cars doing
Doing
it,
something. We'll follow
you
it.
think
now.
it's normal.
it's normal.
Bro, I've seen Danfoss take one way on Tom Milan Bridge. I was heading back to the mainland. There was huge traffic Friday night. And Danfoss, who already knew, started taking the other side as if you are coming to the island. And they just started put on their full lights and just going straight up like that. One way to the end.
So problem day.
It's normal. It's normal now.
Problem day. Serious
It's
problem.
crazy, man.
Serious problem.
Crazy.
Anyways, we gotta start the show. Are you guys ready?
Yes, sir.
Are you ready?
We are always.
All right, man.
Cowboy, Boy Scouts.
Is prepared. Always prepare. Always be prepared.
It's the same thing. It's the
So
same
I'm
thing.
ready. I'm ready. You sure say you do Boy Scouts? So?
I did flight cadets. I didn't do Boy Scout.
And then all those on flying cadets, you were the ones that used to fall like a log on the. They
Yeah,
fall like
that's
Yes,
I
Yes,
was going
no.
to say that the only thing I remember from my Boy Scouts in primary school days was fall like it. That's the only thing I
I
remember.
remember when they first said fall like a log, because the school I went to was like a Catholic school. We're very okay, Boy Scouts, very clean. We now went
Yeah.
for this parade where you meet other people. We saw other
Flight
Boy
cadets.
Scouts.
And
They
they're
just
not-
say fall like a log. One guy just fell. Bah! I said, what is this? What's
Oh,
going
serious.
on? I mean, Boy
If you know the
Scouts,
reason why I
why
joined
am I
flight-
falling like a
If you know-
log and injuring myself? What sort of display
Group is
this? I'm not falling like a log.
If you know the reason why I joined flight cadets, you will laugh.
Why? Tell me.
So they had a belt buckle, right? And that buckle was plated gold, and he had the Nigerian coat of arms in 3D. Like he came out. It was very, very.
Yeah.
I just said, I have to cop this match. Bro.
And by copying this match, I have to join these people.
After copying the match, I bounce. I beg.
God damn it. Anyways, I mean, Boy Scout, joining the Boy Scout, wearing the uniform, it gave me some sort of pride.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool for a minute.
I think that's one of my personal attachments to like representing my country in a way. You know, you feel, especially with the group of people you have, it's like you have a common goal and cause. You know, you look at like other officers and they salute you. You have that, I don't know the feeling, but it was a good feeling, you know. Not wearing my
Yeah, it's not
uniform.
a bad idea if you can incorporate young people into it. It gives them sort
Yeah.
of discipline and responsibility. Sure.
And we used to go and help people out. We used to go and do stuff. It used to be really nice. It's something and I really enjoyed doing, you know. Anyways, we're here now.
Let's start what we have come into the room to do.
You are now listening to Loose Talk.
You're now listening to Loose Talk.
Things never change.
Let's go.
Things never change. Politicians be the big star. Big car, getting vote for those who no register. Election, fixer, whisker up, whisker. Ride around, convoy, support the foot, they blister. Tight fister, but you been they spread money for Easter. You got the chop the yam before you chop your sister. Mister, fast talker, tongue twister. Big nose, no change. You feel like a big star. Sucking blood, Mr. Rickstar. No go. Look into my crystal ball. Politician get many problems like window vista. Rebirth's impossible right after your vista. Rectory robbing the treasury, you get me blister. Go see you for court, call your barista. Bad belly, bad breath, pass the mister. Bring you the killer one dream, Mr. Daiska.
Things never change, though they got to at some point. Things never change, though they got to at some point. That's why we making noise. Ooh, that's why we making noise. Ooh, things never change, though they got to at some point. Things never change, though they got to at some point. That's why we making noise.
thing, do not be a groupie. Do not be starstruck, okay? Carry yourself and conduct yourself like a professional in a professional manner.
Yeah. All these artists acting like groupies where the money is. For niggas to get ahead, they giving corny lingers. Money make these niggas do some funny things. This music business is a funny business, city guy. But why am I expecting more? When half of APC were PDP before. And Kanye said it, that's the way it is. Groupie fathers meet groupie mamas and have groupie kids. But me, I'm chocolate city to the death of me. I'd rather die keeping it real than living infamy. Yo, Google that word. We eat together, put ego aside. Niggas be lying when they've seen you feed your pride. Putting me over them, that's how the crew divide. Never that. You can never stand when snakes are in your squad with no legs. I rep that chocolate city loopy. Money doesn't move me. I'll never be a groupie, my nigga.
Another thing, do not be a groupie. Do not be starstruck, okay? Carry yourself and conduct yourself like a professional in a professional manner.
You know, the time is coming, your time to come. All you hungry niggas that be begging to sign to someone, and then you quickly move and join whoever just started shining. Please show me the difference from a shiner with price for fucking. I've been shy in public, yarning nothing, just smiling, bluffing. I mean, I represent the biggest label Africa ever created. Hated, debated, rated, we just keep climbing to Zion's summit. I know the media's been trying to find a comment, here it is. Listen, 2008 M, 2009 Jags, 2010 Ice, 2011 Prime, 2012 Nusa, 2014 Vicky, 2015 Coca, 2016 Dice. My nigga, game over. Sick is coming soon, everybody gon' see the evidence. Labo just became the first female label president. Luce and Ruby joining her soon, hating is irrelevant.
Make her enjoy for my mental. Everybody, they the matter. Ask your daddy, they the matter. Ask your mommy, she did the matter. Ask your auntie, she did the matter. Everybody, they the matter.
Check me, green line turned with the light. Spark the connect with the height. I aviate with the mic. With the big bird in the high. You see, say no be child. Mind on so many miles. Opoloti sari law come back. Kini shori and cost one bag.
Give me lighter, give me Rizla, give me Igbo. Make her spark up, make her enjoy for my mental. Everybody, they the matter. Ask your daddy, they the matter. Ask your mommy, she did the matter. Ask your auntie, she did the matter. Everybody, they the matter. Everybody, they the matter. She did the matter. Everybody, they the matter. Bejelmo, Gen Z or Gen Z. These young niggas wanna smoke the whole cess. Gen Z or Gen Z. These young niggas wanna smoke the whole cess. Gen Z or Gen Z. These young niggas wanna smoke the whole cess. Give me loud, make them make noise. Hey. Give me loud, make I give boys. Hey.
Gen Z or Gen Z, these young bloods want smoke the whole za. Tell them it's gone, I said au revoir. High court, Lafia, Ginny, Oja, city team go far. Everybody did the matter, call it a collective. If you weigh the data, as in Okbo, Jabu Bairata. Everybody with the game, did the things scatter.
Give me lighter, give me Rizla, give me Igbo. Make her spark up, make her enjoy for my mental. Everybody, they the matter. Ask your daddy, he did the matter. Ask your mommy, she did the matter. Ask your auntie, she did the matter. Everybody, they the matter.
Check me.
You are now listening to Loose Talk.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome to another episode of your favorite podcast, Loose Talk. Round of applause for everybody. Round of applause. Thank you guys for rocking with us. Thank you guys for waiting 24 more hours to listen to listen to your favorite podcast, Loose Talk. Yes, I have with me my league of extreme podcasters. They are here through the snow, through the rain, through the hailstorm, through the fire, over every mountain, under every valley, everywhere. You find them. They are always here, ready, ready, ready to rock with you guys. I want to give a round of applause. Yes, today I am now making a sacrifice. It's normal time for Steve today. We're recording at actually midnight. It is actually midnight because this is 11:59. This is midnight. We're recording. This is midnight for me. What time is it over there?
10:59.
10:59. This is 11:59 right now.
Damn.
So round of applause to us. No round of applause to Steve. What time is it, Steve?
It should be 6 or 7.
What time is it, Steve?
6 p.m.
6 p.m. Come on, man. Come on, man. Anyways, round of applause for Steve because it's a Monday. He's been to work already. You know the amount of reports he had to put together. You know, it's Monday meetings and all that shit. He has to put those slides together, even though Claude made half of them for him or even more right now.
Shout out to Claude.
Shout out to
I just
Claude.
started using Cloud, by the way. I just used like it's for normal. I just like professionally. I've been using it personally, but like at work.
Bro.
We just switched from like from OpenAI to Cloud.
And you feel them.
I'm not gonna lie. I know the capabilities because personally that's what I've been using.
You've been using
since you guys started talking about it. Since everybody started talking about it, so I switched personally. But at work, we just switched now.
Oh, okay. I use Claude Enterprise for work, like the full one, right? And bro, I've integrated it with like my Excel, with my Word, with my PowerPoint presentation. This thing is literally redesigning things in PowerPoint for me. It's just prompting it and it's going to the slides and it's like writing, designing, doing everything. Bro, this is the greatest time to do anything. You can literally do anything right now. You guys listening to me everywhere, all over the world, that bright idea you want, that whole thing, you can literally do everything from your planning stage to the inception, even from the inception of your idea. You can do literally anything right now. No more excuses, okay? You have somebody, you have a body who can do the heavy lifting while you do what? It's the people with the best ideas right now. It's the people with the most imaginative minds right now that are going to lead the world. You can imagine, you can think of concepts. Execution right now is a thing of the, like it's not your biggest hurdle anymore. Oh, because I need to create the one-page website. I don't know how to do it. I need to put a form here. Bruv, it's no more an excuse. You can create a one-page website within 1 hour. And I'm talking about like detail it, curate, do it well. 1 hour. It shocked me. How?
Bro, I'm sure the great minds at the Library of Alexandria must have said the same thing. Oh, this is a great time for Egyptians in humanity, blah, 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 blah. One thing I've learned about human beings, those who gravitate towards innovation will gravitate, and those who want to be stuck in their ways will continue to be stuck in their ways. You know, we said, oh, the internet is the new great open library for the world. People were able to access information in real time. What has happened?
You know what? You're goddamn right.
People are not able to access information.
Bro, YouTube came. Okay, we'll do it in video for you. People like video, Abby. We'll do it in video for you. Bruh.
You know what?
People just use 10% of what they... Bruh.
You're goddamn right. Can I give you that? All right, before we start the show, we played music. The last song you heard is The Matter featuring Big Bird Kuti, aka Sheun Kuti, and Vector. That is off the Big Bird and Viper album. I really love the album, guys.
They did nice work on it.
Do you understand? Like Sheun Kuti is fun.
Sheun Kuti is a rapper. Let's that's
Sheun
true.
Kuti is fun on that project. Vector is fun on that project. There are 2 records with Talib Kweli. There's a record with Vic Mensa. They have Udumodu Black on the album. I love the projects. So we had that record. Before that, we played a record from MI off his Young Denzel album. What an album that one is. I personally
Mm-hmm.
call that album a classic. I love the album. I love that album a lot. Yeah, but the name of the record is Another Thing, Don't Be a Groupie. And before that, we played Making Noise, Mode 9 and Black Intelligence featuring Maka off his
Yuzu.
Thereafter album. Yeah, that's what's up, that's what's up, that's what's up. I'm going to buy a vinyl player because, of course, I didn't move with my vinyl player here. So I have to buy a
I
new
need that
vinyl
thing.
player. And I
I need
started
that thing badly.
collecting like vinyls again.
It's apparently it's a big market right now. It's performing well, and CDs too. CDs are coming back. Apparently,
I don't know. Was it on this podcast I was saying it that CD culture is still a big deal and should still have been a big deal.
Oh yeah, you said it
in Nigeria.
You mentioned
right?
Asia. Yeah, you used Asia as an example. Yeah.
And
well, I guess maybe in other parts of the country, people are still rocking CDs. You know, we in Lagos sometimes.
But the problem is you don't even have the devices to play the CDs anymore.
Somebody gave me a CD.
Out of fashion, right?
Yes, like somebody gave me a CD.
If you want to play a CD now, exactly. Yeah. Where are you going to play a CD?
You have to get a portable Walkman.
So this whole advancement of like digital innovation and everything, right? A country can say, well, in our music industry, we want to give people the chance to download music, but we also want our artists to make money. And so we will also still be selling physical media CDs.
Yeah, physical media, cassettes.
We're going to have physical media like CDs. And then we're going to have the electronics to play it. So it's a lot of, we've talked about this on the pod. I don't want to go back, but it's a lot of that. Anyways, guys, we have a lot to cover. We are going to be talking about Nigerians, if they are employable or not, which is, and we're going to background that with the next topic, which has to do with education. And then we got some other stuff that we can talk about. But let us start, of course, the AMVCs. We're going to talk about the AMVCs. Ayo is going to give us Ayo is going to give us a full recap. I really want to talk about the charade of like taking pictures and all of that stuff. I'm tired of it.
That's what it's all about now. What do you think it is, bro?
Osagie, I want to tell you something. Do you know that
I tuned off when I saw someone cover herself in a dress of bread?
Oh, there's one of eggs. There's one of like egg. I saw that. I personally entered the elevator
with the people?
So I'll give you a snapshot.
Is there some sort of psychosis going on?
So I'll give you a snapshot of what is happening. Right, there are 3 people who go to the NVCA. Right, the true nominees go to the NVCA. That's the first category. The second one are the industry people. Okay, so I wasn't nominated, but I was invited because I have prestige. People want to see my face. It's normal. Then there are the third ones, the influencers, the noisemakers, people who really, their talents can't speak for them. But somehow have gotten into the room and they just want to use the best 15 minutes they have, literally 15 minutes of fame, to put themselves out there on the red carpets. And that's what they do. So they do that, they train for 3 or 4 days and they go.
All right, we're getting into that as well. And then we have the regular stuff for you guys. Yeah? All right.
But apparently, I just discovered that the AMVCA red carpet is gaining ground internationally. People are saying, a lot of fashion reviewers, international fashion reviewers are saying, oh, people should watch out what is happening in Nigeria. The AMVCA red carpet is something else. So apparently there's a buzz around it.
But is exposing the copyright issue in some of the fashion.
Oh yes,
some of the fashion styles too.
People will be jacking. People will be jacking. So AMVCA started quite on time as usual. 3 o'clock red carpet was kicking.
I will get into AMVCA now.
That's what Osagie is now. Osagie just
we're going to get into it, but should we start with that?
Oh, sorry, my bad. I thought you said
let's get back to it later.
Let's get back to it later. Cool. We're there for you. Ayo is going to give us a full recap of that.
Yes.
All right, but let's start with main topic, something that trended, was big conversation.
Trended for days.
Yeah, and if it makes it to LinkedIn if the LinkedIn whores, like I like to call them,
the LinkedIn mafia.
Yeah, if they are consistently writing about a topic, it means it's gone viral because they're usually late to it and then they want to jump on it and then you start seeing some fantastic, and I use
Some
that
business
word
speak.
very loosely, think pieces, 400 words or more. Well, everything came from recent comments by the CEO of MoneyPoint. MoneyPoint is um, basically one of the leading financial technology companies in Africa, if I do say so. And of course, but centering it in Nigeria, one of the biggest, in quotes, banks, digital banks that has in the
Yeah.
last few years dominated the space, acquired users, B2C, B2B, big company, of course, they have their global brand. They're set up in London, set up in the UK, and offer different kind of financial services. They were very big in the agent banking space. They're very big in the agent banking space as well. Have moved into merchant banking. When you talk about like end-to-end technology solution, financial technology solutions, these guys know their stuff. And full disclosure, I also once worked at the company. I just wanted to put that out there. So when we are discussing, there's some context. But that's never stopped me from being unbiased with my takes, right? Right, guys?
Yeah.
You
We
know,
agree.
has even put me in trouble several times. Um, Anyways, recent comments by the CEO, Tosin Eniolorunda, have reignited debate over the employability of Nigerian youths in a rapidly changing global economy, right? Moneypoint CEO revealed that the company reportedly has hundreds of vacancies it struggles to fill because many applicants do not meet the expected standards. He argued that the weakness in education, declining reading culture, and social influences are contributing to a widening skills gap amongst Nigerians, right? And then there was obviously, there was like a lot of reactions to this, to what he said. I think the first way it started, because I actually followed the story, was a screenshot of somebody who had attended the event where he spoke at, and the event he spoke at was actually the platform. I think he spoke on the platform. I can't remember I mean, maybe it's May 1st, Workers' Day. I don't know the actual date, but he spoke at the platform, very popular platform called the platform. And that is where someone then picked some of the things he said. I think tweeted it or put it on his LinkedIn. The screenshot of that was made and found its way to X, and then it exploded. That's where the story came. Then a few days later, 24 hours later or so, the video of him discussing this and saying this, of course, emerged, right? And I want us to play the video because from when the what you call it, the screenshot emerged to when the video played, the madness was crazy. But for me, I like you guys to listen to the video. Everybody listen to the video so you can make your own decisions from it, and then we can discuss it.
In fact, in 2024, we made a decision that we'll no longer hire from any other place than Nigeria, and we chopped the cane in 2025. We chopped the cane in 2025. It hits me to the bone when Auntie Kemi also mentioned that even Alhaji Dangote was saying that Nigeria, if you go to MoneyPoint career website, which you can go and apply if you want to, we have probably maybe 500 vacancies or so. And we are struggling to find people to fill those roles. Not only could we not find people at the quality and the quantity we needed them, the few people that we found were not up to the global standards of quality that we needed. And we're competing globally. You're not competing with just local players. You people know my biggest competition. You know where they are from. They are from China. I'm competing globally. I need to make sure that I have world-class people working on the organization. And here I am, looking for Nigerians that cannot meet the requirements that we need to meet to be able to compete and build world-class products. I blame quite a bit of things. I blame our education system. I used to feel like Nigerians are really, really bright. And I am honestly beginning to feel like we need to do something to prevent the general IQ of this country from going lower. I am really, really worried. I used to feel like intelligence is equally distributed around the world. But I am realizing now that environment shapes a lot of things. I am realizing that the social media that we are consuming all the time. I am realizing now that the values that are shaping our systems now, the hookup culture, the Yahoo culture, let me just do cool things because that's what matters culture. The level that people are reasoning in this country is not as high as it used to be. And this is coming from me, that I am a diehard Nigerian that want Nigerians to grow. I feel like this is a role model problem. This is the problem, that the person that they see around them is that local boy that has collected $30,000. And they want to be like him. In the grand scheme of what you can create in a 200 million population, there are many other alternatives to becoming a big boy Yahoo boy. There are many alternatives to becoming a hookup babe that is showing how she is traveling to Dubai. And everybody wants to be like her. So we have it in us. All we just need to do is develop our human capital. Change this mentality that we have about within our current youth that don't see any other path because of maybe the failure of our government and the lack of faith that they have in them. And they are thinking in a different direction. And lastly, also the fact that there is mass emigration of talent from the country is also leading to this.
First of all, guys, I want to ask a question.
Yeah,
that's funny. I want to ask a question to you guys. Is there anything Tosin has said in this video that we've not been saying on this podcast?
I would say maybe a particular line, but everything he's saying is correct.
Which line is this, please? I want to know.
So, are we dissecting his?
Okay, so let me just give you my own thoughts on, not my own thoughts. But like, I agree 100% what he's saying. Why is everybody mad at what he's saying? Why do Nigerians get mad when they put the mirror to their face?
Because nobody likes the truth. Nobody in the world likes the truth.
You know, from like the tweets and everybody just saying everything. Then the video came and I said, let me watch the video. And I watched the video. I'm like, wait, everybody should be agreeing with what this guy is saying. What has he said here that is wrong? We've said it on this podcast before, that the people that inspire young people in Nigeria now are what? Are fraudsters and a bunch of young fine women that we cannot trace the source of their wealth.
Yeah,
we've said it on this. We've talked about it on this podcast. Somebody is buying a Lamborghini and we don't know your source of wealth.
You know the difference. We can spend 15 minutes dissecting it and giving you like proper background and leading into that. This is a visual thing also. You going on stage, literally carrying a microphone, gives that thing of, oh, you're looking down on us. That it's trust me, it plays a thing. But Nigerians don't like the truth.
That's even just that. Thank you, Ayo. That's one aspect, right? There's also the other aspect that I thought he was very brave enough to call out as a CEO, to call out the failing educational system.
Oh, so you know,
but there's a way. So there's a way he did it too.
How?
That's my problem.
Why are people pushing the hookup culture? He said and everything. Why is that the most prominent thing? When he said we have a decaying educational system, which we've said on this podcast for years.
No, that was
not it.
I'm not, and of course, like you know how they say it now. People
don't
care about the truth when the lie is more entertaining, or like
that first code did not have the government part in it.
You understand? That's where the whole thing very. But watching the video, that's the first thing he mentioned. We have a failing educational system. Do we? We do. We've said it on this podcast.
It's clear.
We have a failing educational system. We've discussed it. Different topics. He also said what? Environment shape people. We just talked about driving. Environment shape people. He talked about that as well. He talked about it. Is this intelligence? Is it equally distributed? Maybe not. And I understand there are brilliant people in in Nigeria. I saw, a lot of people react to that. You have smart people and everything.
Even from the tech sector.
I just want a lot of you people to know, that there are also very brilliant people outside Nigeria.
I also want them to know that.
Do you understand? Nigerians, let me tell you, let me be the one to tell you, Nigerians, you are not special. Nigerians have this, genuinely feel they are special. Everywhere we go, we are special. You are not special. Everybody is special. Nobody is special.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
Nobody's
not special. Because you learned all these things with candle and there was no light does not make you special. Because you've hustled hard and you say, if I can make it in Lagos, I can make it anywhere. You are thinking you are New York. You are not special.
Nepa go first wound your life
As
first.
brilliant as you are, there are also brilliant people everywhere. This is a case of I was brilliant in my primary school, secondary school, and then you get to university and you see people who are cracked.
That shit is a leveler, man.
Do you understand? So this whole thing of he trying to make it look like he was trying to belittle you. No, this is somebody that runs a global company. He runs a global company. He's giving his perspective and his feedback. Dangote said the same thing.
Yeah.
It is becoming increasingly difficult to do what? To hire local talent because
they can perform on the world class level.
That is it. Why can't you take this feedback and say, the CEO of a global
who
company...
should take who do you think should take the feedback? This is where my problem is. Who are you expecting to take the feedback?
Because I won't like
because that doesn't look directed to the way it's supposed to be directed to. He's talking about that's what Auntie Kemi said. Who's the Auntie Kemi? What did he say? Auntie Kemi or something? What did he say?
Kemi Badenoch from our.
No, that's not the. Was it?
Sure? Was it Kemi Badenoch?
That's not who.
I think she was at the event as well. It's Kemi Badenoch.
I think she was at the event. I think
no. He can't refer to Kemi Badenoch as Auntie Badenoch.
Why not?
Why not? Former minister. You know go call him Auntie.
Why not?
Former minister of what?
Finance. Wasn't she finance?
Badenoch.
Not Kemi Badenoch.
Sorry, not Badenoch. Sorry,
Kemi Adeosun.
Okay, that was the Kemi he was referring to.
Yeah. Kemi Adeosun. Sorry.
So, I think my problem is the little problem I have with the conversation, especially from Tosin, was just the way it was framed. Like it looked like a Nigerian youth problem. It looked like a Nigerian youth problem.
It is a Nigerian youth problem.
It's not a Nigerian youth problem. Nigerian youths are the victim of this problem.
No, but he prefaced it with that.
He hurriedly prefaced
it. Wait. So this is what
hurriedly prefaced it.
You know what they call? He did small leg over. He did small leg over.
He did small leg over.
Can we hear can we do this thing blow by blow?
Oh yeah, no.
In fact, in 2024, we made a decision that we will no longer hire from any other place than Nigeria.
First of all, 2024, they say they make a decision they will no longer hire from any place than Nigeria.
Yeah.
Right? You can also unpack that if you want to unpack it.
It's fine.
But it says, okay, you know what? We're going to hire from Nigeria. We're going to get local talent to build this company because we believe locally. Let me give you some context as to how Money Point got here. Right? Which is also very important. It's Tosin, it's his co-founder, and a handful of young, talented people who built that platform. I've worked with these people. Young, talented people who built the platform. Young Nigerians. So when you talk about somebody believing in building a company that's become, that is acquiring other companies across Africa, this is primarily built off young Nigerians like him. These guys are young, hardworking, brilliant boys and women, men and women, young men and women that have built this company. So if you're saying, hey man, okay, maybe we're going outside hiring a lot of people, we're going to make a decision, we hire locally, right? There's a lot of factors involved as well. Remember, Paystack, what did they do? A few years ago, they said they were going to slow down on international hires, right? There was some redundancy they did there, and they focused. This is when the dollar naira change happened, remember? Yeah. And so then, as a company, you have to look at it like, is it worth paying this amount of money in FX?
So it's also just because we love Nigeria so much and we love Nigerian youth so much as the primary reason.
Why can't it be both? When first of all,
it's not just one.
But first of all, if the company has a high percentage of Nigerians already, and then they are going towards hiring other people, it can be a lot of factors. But that one can be included as well. But it can also be, you know what? We need to hire locally because we built locally. The success of this company was local. So why don't we just reiterate and move back there? Right? Let's go.
And we chopped the cane in 2025. We chopped the cane in 2025. You know, it hit me to the bone when Auntie Kemi also mentioned that even Alhaji Dangote was saying that Nigeria, we have, if you go to Money Point career websites, which you can go and apply if you want to, we have probably maybe 500 vacancies or so. And we are struggling to find people to fill those roles. Not only could we not find people at the quality and the quantity we needed them, the few people that we found were not up to the global standards of quality that we needed.
Let's pause it there. That is a genuine problem. I have worked for local companies. I have worked for local companies as international companies. Bro, you guys know the list of companies I've worked at. International companies here that worked in Nigeria. Nigerian companies trying to be global, whatever, right? Bro, I used to spend a chunk of my time trying to hire people. Like a chunk of my time I was spending trying to hire people to do the job. And it wasn't easy. Across these companies. Hiring is tough. Come on, man. Guys, you guys know this thing now. Steve, you've hired people now. You've been a hiring manager before. You know how difficult it is to find the right people to do the right job? When you go through the pretense of the interview and everything, do you know the kind of screening? You know how difficult it is.
It's so frustrating to be very honest. Like, it's one of the most frustrating things I've ever come across in my life.
Bro, it's almost like you and the person, whoever you're trying to hire, you are doing what? You are going back and forth trying to see if it's deceiving you. Because it has now moved beyond the capacity. So here's what's happening. If you guys don't know, and the hiring managers and HRs, they need to talk. Because what now happens is that you have a group of people who want to get a job. And they are so, how will I put it? The pretense game is on another level. So you as a hiring manager, you're trying to figure out, does this guy really know it, or is he really just screwing with me?
You're trying to remove the facade and see whether the person is really...
Especially for non-technical roles. For technical roles, you can literally share your screen, open lead code. This coding problem, solve it. Do you understand? Write the code and solve it. When it comes to things like marketing, product management, where you can leverage on experience, this is where it becomes very tricky, because this person was part of a team that solved the problem, but was not the main guy, was not the protagonist in that story.
But he just takes the credit.
But knows how to curate the experience to the point where if he's in an interview and telling you how they solve the problem, you think this guy is the next best thing after sliced bread. And then you hire this person. And then, okay, it's time to create strategy. Wahala. I've experienced it before. So let's keep going.
And we're competing globally. You're not competing with just local players. You people.
Do you understand? That's the important thing to put there. Let me explain something. Money Point, Paystack, Flutterwave, Rise Vest, Piggy Vest. Who else is in that fintech space that we always put like A1 in that space? That's why I put
you mentioned Rise.
You mentioned them. You mentioned it all.
These guys are not.
I like putting Paga there too, Sha.
Yeah, but I don't know.
For legacy.
Yeah. Paga, OPay, these guys are not playing on GT Bank's level. They are not playing on Access Bank's level when it comes to delivering services in this financial space. When you use their products, when you engage with their products, they are not playing on... Bro, GT Bank, do you have a dollar account on GT Bank, Steve?
Yes.
Can you go into your GT Bank app and move FX, or you have to use the desktop?
Desktop.
Do you understand how mad that is? In 2026, GT Bank, this bank spends billions on offline activity, but you can't go to your GT Bank app and move I don't know if it works now, but as of
I think
last year,
I think the GT Bank does it work now? No.
As of last year,
I don't know if the app works
now.
now.
Go into your account and move FX. You have to open the desktop. These guys are not playing on that level anymore. They're not playing on. Have you used Zenith, bro? We all have Zenith Bank account now.
I am a victim. I'm a customer and victim.
Zenith Bank, if you do double transaction, the money is gone.
Except
Except you go.
You go to the branch.
You have to write a letter.
If you buy a new phone right now, your Zenith Bank app is not going to work unless you go to the bank to activate it.
Yeah.
You can't just transfer your Zenith Bank app and move on with your life. No, you have to visit the branch.
Bust your head.
Access Bank, they are using physical token.
I still have physical token now for Zenith
in
Bank.
2026. I'm just trying to tell you guys that the level of play these guys like MoneyPoint, OPay, PiggyVest, RiseVest, and co. Bro, RiseVest recently rebranded Chaka, right? Their stocks app to Hisa. Bro, is one of the most smoothest, is the smoothest transition I have seen as a user. I use Shaka to buy stocks. They say no more Shaka is now Hisa. Bro, I went to the Hisa. They say put your email, just reset your password. Boom, I did it. Bro, this thing took me less than 1 minute. I logged into the app. The app was looking beautiful
and functional.
Do you anytime I use Pesa to transfer money from like Nigeria, Canada to Nigeria,
I want to go and tweet immediately.
I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed with that app.
In 10 minutes, everything is done.
Everything across borders. I'm so impressed.
So I'm just trying to tell you guys that these guys and this is the same level a Revolut is.
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to explain to you guys.
Revolut is
a wise.
Yeah.
Lemonade.
And these are you're talking about people who built on. You're talking about people who built on existing infrastructure. These guys are building the infrastructure themselves. These Nigerian fintechs that we're talking, the rails, they are building it themselves. All these wires that you are seeing, Western Union, they built on existing infrastructure, long-lasting infrastructure.
Do you know how old Western Union is?
These guys are building rails, building APIs themselves from scratch.
So when you see all of that and the guy says, this is the standard, I understand what he's saying. Let's keep going.
I understand, Osagie.
Yes.
I understand what he's saying. But I just think that we are blaming the wrong people, bro.
He said it here now. Let's go.
He danced over it.
Let's go.
They are from China. I'm competing globally. I need to make sure that I have world-class people working on the organization. And here I am, looking for Nigerians that cannot meet the requirements that we need to meet to be able to compete and build world-class products. I blame quite a bit of things. I blame our education system. I used to feel like Nigerians are really, really...
He said it. Oh, you wanted him to delve into that? I blame the educational system.
I will tell you why later, don't worry.
It's not okay, my brother. He's the CEO of... Can I say something?
Okay.
Anything beyond... I blame the Nigerian educational system. Anything beyond that is gone political.
It has to be political.
He's not the CEO of
then don't talk about it, bro. Let me tell you something. Because this ties into government, is pro-government talking points. Nigerian youths are lazy. Your president of the country came and said it.
Oh, is that where this whole thing? Is that where this whole thing fell into?
Yes.
No, but
especially after you reference and Antikemi said something. Who the fuck is Antikemi here? Like do you understand what I'm saying?
So are you saying this whole discourse fell into the political bucket? That's why it became viral like this.
Yes. Like it didn't,
because I've not seen it that way.
No.
That's why maybe I'm thinking differently.
Listen.
Do you think he was patronizing? He wasn't. This is how this guy talks. He's passionate.
I
understand.
Yeah,
I understand. Ayo, go.
My own issue is that the way he painted the whole, they're not world class, which we've agreed, definitely. Then going into the whole Yahoo
and Iran's
culture. Yeah. You are painting Nigerian youths as the villains, not the victims.
Not the victims.
That's my problem. You can't say
simple.
All my people are useless, they're not good. There is no young child that dreamt of being a Yahoo boy at 2 years old. Or okay, let's leave boys. There is no young girl at 5 years old that said, "Oh, I want to be into the culture." If you look at these families, they are from dysfunctional families, and most of them were born into multi-dimensional poverty. Who is the bad guy?
Bro,
That is
when
my
we talk
issue.
about deep technical qualities and abilities, high level skills across every field, not just in science, not just in art, not just in tech, it does not develop in isolation. Something as easy as, let me go back to Osagie's favorite topic, something as easy as the right nutrition contributes to it. There's no way you can have a world-class talent pool in a country that's not world-class. It's not possible.
You cannot. How much?
There's nothing we can do.
How much juice do you want to squeeze from the lemonade?
It's like you say you want
from the lemon.
There's nothing we can do.
How much
It's
juice
like you say
do
you want
to
to
squeeze from the lemon?
Bro,
do you understand?
Like,
Bro,
you can't produce
you guys. I always tell you guys on this podcast now. We used to say it on this podcast, bro. I used to be in I used to be in Monday morning meetings inside fuel queue. Bro, there's no talent. There's no talent. That's not how you want me to be talented. That will deliver a world class. It's not possible.
Bro. And guess what? Your colleagues in Silicon Valley, they don't declare that
they don't wake up for morning. First go gym first. Then they'll go jog. They'll take a walk around one park. Then come house, bathe. Then drive, go walk, go to a coffee. And what he's saying, like the premise of his conversation, is something that we've been saying for years. It's a fact. But I just think that this conversation is not the way. Like the conversation is not the way.
It's deeply layered.
So don't tell me that Dangote has said it. Dangote grew up in wealth. Dangote is not the average. It does not. Dangote cannot understand the life of the average Nigerian. So his own conversation too is different.
You're saying the conversation is too deeply layered to sit on the effects of the causes.
Thank you. We are the victims, bro. We're not the villains.
You can give him props. Well, not props, but you can understand him saying, "This is my predicament now."
No, understand
it perfectly.
When I go on social media,
I've never been a CEO of $1 billion company, and I've suffered the effect of what he has talked about. We just talked about hiring now. We've suffered it. I understand what he's saying, but if you are standing in front of those kind of people, you can't paint us as the villains. I'm sorry. You can't paint us. We are the victims, bro.
We are the victims.
Hey God. Do you understand what it is to be reading with lantern?
2026.
Bro, I read with candle.
Can you come on now?
Do you understand?
The global talents, the global people that we're competing with, are they reading with candles?
Those ones, they've solved the electricity, they moved on now. we don't have 4 trillion naira to settle.
Bro, one day, me and Steve just went into lantern. There was one day, Steve.
That's what they call, bro. Kerosene.
Bro. Do you know how?
Do you know the smoke from
unhealthy? That is.
You know how unhealthy it is to put kerosene in a metal box and lit fire on top of it and leave it close to you.
And it's in the house. It's on the table there. Everything is there.
Do you know the hazard? The hazard, the biohazard. First of all, because you are burning petrochemical, right? That right into so what we've inhaled. So you are burning petrochemical right in your living room. Everybody is inhaling it. There's a fire hazard because the thing tips over, and we don't even have documented records of how many fire outbreaks that started with lantern. Bro, leave lantern, can't do. We used to. Do you know? I know that I lived in a dysfunctional family. I'll just look at some things and then I'll say, can I put my kids in this situation?
You can't now.
That's what I do now. Do you know when these stick candles that you put on, right? Like these stick candles you put on, the scented candles, you can buy it anywhere, right? I don't let my kids touch it. When it's on, I say
because of the trauma of the candle, that's it.
Because they can tip it over. You understand? I say so. When I switch it on, I'm like wherever. In fact, where I put the candle, they can't.
It's far from their reach.
It's either higher than their reach or something. They can't touch it. And we with the own candle, remember we pour wax on our skin.
Yes. No.
Yep.
I use it to read.
I don't think I can leave a kerosene lantern in the house. It's not possible. It's not even possible. I cannot leave a kerosene lantern.
So from that environment, you can't have a world-class beater now. It's not possible now. It's not possible.
So what we are seeing now, And what he's complaining about is the effects of what has happened in the last 20, 30 years.
Social economy, social economy, bro.
Do you
The social
understand?
economic degradation of Nigerians.
Bro, there's nothing, bro. God. Hey,
In
God.
fact, props to Nigerians. for
We did
building
try.
and trying.
We
to
are
where we've
overachieving.
gotten
We
to.
did try, bro.
We are overachieving.
You know why I'm so I have to praise Nigerians a lot.
We bend
I'm sorry,
backwards.
the life that I lived 3 years ago, 4 years ago, I can't imagine it now. Like this is just 3 years. This is just 3 years ago.
You talked about it now.
Like
Monday
things are
morning meeting. You are delivering your meeting.
I'll be
your
driving
laptop,
to
your laptop is in the car. You are at the filling station.
I'm the filling fuel station because you know why? I don't want
Because
my
if you
kids to
don't-
come back home and they don't meet lights. I'm thinking about my kids. How do they sleep at night? The weather is so hot. There has to be light. Do you get? So there's so many Nigerians like we are so
And when you reach out for night, dead and tired, you go open your laptop, open Coursera.
open before
Yes, no.
because you want to self-develop.
Because you want to do something. You want to learn
Yeah.
something. I see what you guys are saying.
Yeah. We try.
I understand his frustration.
It's not easy.
We're not the villains, we're the victims.
Yeah, we're the
We're the
victims.
victims.
It's not easy, bro.
Was a
Like
good
what people are
discourse.
dealing with. And this is us. We're talking about us that we can afford. We're working professionals in Lagos. So there's certain things that we could afford. I think people left Lagos to understand what people are passing through in life. People are roughing it, eating once. They are eating once. Like kids who wake up in the morning, go to school, they've not eaten. They'll come back, they look at their food as if we eat it this early, we'll be very hungry in the night. They'll now maybe go and play or go and do something so that they'll be able to eat their meal around 4. The first major meal of the day.
That is crazy.
Well, you guys don't understand.
That is crazy. I was seeing what China did recently.
China
You know,
The way
China
they're feeding their kids.
They've
They changed their whole nutrition.
Yeah, and so the average height now, they looked at Japan. Japan's average height in Japan was taller than the average height
Yeah.
So they just went overdrive.
in China.
Mhm.
And
I'm
then they
sorry,
were
sorry.
doing-
I'm sorry to cut you short. Do you
Yeah.
think our president do you think our federal government, our government, they know the average height of the children right now between the ages of 1
Steve,
to 10 in Nigeria?
I have the answer. And I'm going to answer you like a true Nigerian with a question. Do we know how many Nigerians? Do you know how many Nigerians that live inside this country? Do we know the amount of Nigerians that are roaming inside this country?
No.
That what you are saying is too easy now.
So like you said,
Do
they looked at the
census.
average height. What is average height? Just imagine coming to campaign in Nigeria and see, I've looked at the average height of our children.
Bro, you've lost your word. You first lost your word, your town, your city, your state. You sure we die.
You'll be ridiculed.
Oh, God. Nah. Osagie, please continue with the China and Japan something. Sorry.
No, I was just saying that you looked at it. One of the indicators I knew something was happening in China. You won't believe what it was.
Oh, what was it?
It was one of the Olympics. It was the
For
Olympics
real?
before the Olympics
I remember you
hosted
talking
it.
about it. Yeah.
The one before they hosted it. I just saw them. How many gold that these people have? They were like
They're just
number 3
racking
on
up.
the list. I'm like,
Yeah.
China, what's going on? Then I started doing some research and see that these people, they've reorientated everything. And then when they went
Yeah.
and competed in the Olympics in China, bro,
They cleared everybody now.
bro, I was like, what? Sports? Because of course, the
Sport is a
number one sport
yeah.
I've always followed, you understand, is football. And China has not been great with football.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
suck at that one.
So I was like, okay, sports-wise, these guys are not really great. But when I started seeing them,
Gymnastics.
I started seeing, I'm like, okay, these guys had been revolutionizing everything. So they started, now if you see the average height in China, if you see kids, like the 18, they're all tall.
Yeah.
They're all tall. They did what? Apparently, they created something where they forced young children to drink milk and eat something. I think it was cheese or something. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Like forcibly. and you will be reported if you were not.
Yep.
Now I trust
Like, you
them.
know how they
sabi
do it now?
reports.
They will take it to the next level. They forcibly made children drink milk in school. So, like you said, they reworked their diets and they created campaigns around it. They went through the schools because the fastest place to get to children is through your schools.
Yeah.
It's through the schools because you have access to these children. You can
Yeah.
mandate things through there.
Like, they even shape their identity. They shape everything.
You shape
They
everything.
are reasoning their logic.
Yeah, they spend how many hours in school? You shape their identity. You shape everything. So by the time these kids are in their pre-teens, they already are shaped. I saw one in Japan, talking in Japan, how they are very big on respect and culture. They start shaping it in them, value systems. What are we shaping? Okay, we have a Yahoo culture, we have a hookup culture, whatever, right? It's happening. We can't deny it. Who is shaping and saying we need to get rid of this thing? We need to teach young people that stealing is bad.
You know why it can't happen, Osagie?
We can't change the next generation. Hopefully they will die off. We see this generation coming. How do we shape? But we can't shape anything if the people that are leading us are also stealing.
Thank you. There is no politician that has the moral authority to shape anything in Nigeria. Because Nigerians know that you're full of bullshit. Any elected politician, I'll say, oh, bro. Just chop your money, make I chop my money. We are not disturbing you from taking your money. So don't come and disturb our own life. No politician has the moral authority to shape anything in Nigeria. So everybody's
damn
like
right.
that.
You're damn right, Ayo.
Peter B is the only one that can say, but look at what they're using Peter B's eyes to see right now.
Oh, speaking about Peter Obi, quick one, guys. Side note: the filmmaker has smoke for you guys. Especially has smoke. Shout out to the filmmaker.
I've known that filmmaker has smoke for me for the year now straight.
He's got smoke. He actually has smoke for Jude and Nuru because I guess from last week because I think when they mentioned that Peter Obi made a mistake of leaving like Labour Party. And he raised something very valid. He said, you remember that Labour Party too had this whole factional issue and then the chairman of the party, Aburi, right?
Yeah.
They had a big issue with Peter Obi because he frustrated him.
Yeah.
He frustrated him. And that's the main reason why he left and said, you know what, this guy is going to frustrate me. Let me go somewhere else. And then he went to form the coalition, etc. So he had a very big point there. And I don't think we mentioned and detailed that, enough. Yeah. Anyways, what else do you guys have to say? Okay, so after all the feedback, do you understand? See, first of all, guys, I want us, at least let's start from the giants that listen to this podcast. If you are going to disagree with someone in public, right, please try as much as possible to refrain from insulting the person.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, it values the conversation.
We might also talk about the video where Jola was talking about content creators, men and women, etc.
Yeah.
Because
that
also became a very big topic. I think we can talk about that.
Yeah, and people were just saying like some very mean things about them.
Very mean and very violent.
Does not make sense.
And you know the thing is that people that do those kind of things are cowards because they can't say it in the face of these people.
The front of those people.
No smoke. Yeah.
You guys can say that in front of Tosin's face. You
Obviously.
don't need to insult people. Just disagree. If you disagree with someone, I think disagreement is okay. Like we've disagreed.
It's normal. It's life.
But say you go call the insult person. Waiting cause that one.
The insult Tosin. Do you know what it is to build what he has to do what he has done from Nigeria?
Do you know the back-breaking war?
Hey God. From Nigeria.
Bro.
Hey God.
My bus stop now.
Global companies.
People don't know what's happening.
Global talent is no joke.
People don't understand what's happening.
So please, guys, don't just go around insulting people. You can disagree. It's okay. Anyways, this is what he had to say after all of that feedback. He said, I have followed with rapt attention the discourse that followed my conversation at the platform Nigeria on May Day. The stark reality is this. Opportunities are few and far between. Underemployment is high, and sadly, there are too few employers for a huge market such as ours, at least when compared to other markets as China, India, that have similar youth bulge. You understand this point? We Nigerians are some of the most hardworking and gritty people in the world. But we must tell ourselves the truth. Nigeria currently doesn't have enough highly skilled technical talent and residents in Nigeria to build companies that can scale globally. That is a
Facts.
fact. I think
A
what
100% facts.
That's a better rewarding of the whole thing.
before we
Yeah.
go into further go into what he's saying, what Steve here is saying is that what you said is true, but what is the cause of this? It is
Yeah.
not because Nigerians woke up and are not intelligent enough
Yep.
to play on the global scale. You get
Yep.
why,
Yeah.
which we've just discussed, right? So he goes on to say, interestingly, I also read a lot of employers double down and agree with my current diagnosis around our country's technical talent pipeline gap and confirm this true. Former Minister Kemi Adeosun also referenced Africa's richest man, Aliko Dangote's comments around finding the right quality and quantity of talents for his refinery projects. Let me ask, first of all, let me put a pin there. Refinery projects, you are looking for right quality and quantity of talent. How many universities are educating students on that level when it comes to petrochemical engineering?
Okay, Osagie, fantastic question. After educating them on that level, which refinery are they going to work to even get the experience to go on and to even develop the experience?
So all the graduates of petrochemical engineering,
Petrochemical engineering.
we only face
Do you understand?
only one refinery.
So obviously there's going to be a dearth of talents because there's no even anywhere to even go and carry out your experiment on your knowledge and even get experience. So obviously yes, Dangote is not going to get and see anybody to employ in Nigeria,
and that's not now like
the fault of the young people.
Is not.
Where will I go and learn how to refine oil?
It's a failing environment.
The only place I can go and learn where to refine oil is in the creeks in Bayelsa. Where did they cook them?
Where did they cook them? And the sky go black like Port Harcourt.
Because
the suits go
those people that do the oil bunkering there, they are some of the best petrochemical engineers.
What? What they call that in Steve? Pour fire, beating in the color.
Because they have the experience.
They might not have the certificate.
Exactly. It's practice, bro.
And like the thing is that
practice now.
Yeah, I have more smoke for Dangote because we see you snap photos with all these politicians, right?
Yep.
But when it comes to you bro, come on now.
You can't separate it.
You can't separate it.
You can't separate it.
Sadly.
Yeah.
You can't.
You can't be jolly with
the ruling class.
Do you understand? If you know that they are not investing. So here's what's happening. Like a Dangote can't be mad that things are like, if the ruling class is involved in creating an environment that will produce the right talent for your company, like if you can't map it like that, do you understand what I'm saying? If you can't map it backwards, if you can't do that backward mapping to say, it's the performance of these people that will lead to me having the right environment, for the talents to have the right environment for me to then go and hire, then I should be mad at them and saying, hey guys, my business is going to run down if you people don't give me the next 10,000 people that I can hire.
Yes.
So are you training them? Have you put them in the right schools? Are you feeding them well? Yeah. Because if you do not do all those things, I'm not going to have enough people to hire in the next 10 years when my company is going to run down. So if Dangote can't look at it like that and then say, hey, guys, in the next 10, 15, 20 years, this company is going to struggle with hiring talents because look at what they're doing to the talents now. You don't have milk.
I was having a conversation with my friend. She's a teacher in Asaba, in a public school in Asaba. And she's a communication expert. Like she teaches people how to talk, how to speak, and how to write, stuff like that. Because if you look at it, communication is like one of like the primary, is an essential skill, basically. Like if you know how to communicate very well, you go very far in life, basically. Right? And she was very disturbed about, like, she disturbed with the fact that, like, all the young people around her, like, the secondary school people around her, people can barely, like, communicate, like, in basic English sentences.
Bro.
Do you get, like, they can't even stand up and talk. Like, for example, she teaches SS2 classes, and she's telling me that she can't dictate her notes because people can't write and spell. Osagie, do you understand what it is? Do you understand what I just said? SS2, like senior secondary school, 2 students, people who are 1 year away from finishing secondary school, she can't dictate her notes. She has to write them on the board. Do you guys understand what I'm talking about?
And those people were
cooked.
Like, not being cooked, but about done.
So she was like, what should I do? What should I do? So like, okay, you know what? Like, after lesson classes on how to read, how to write, and how to speak, debates, classes, stuff like that.
I'm back in primary 6, baby.
Primary 6 stuff. But you know the problem, she's now accountant. Like 60% of the class will come and tell you, oh, I'm going to join my mommy in a store in the market. I'm going to the farm. I'm going to join my daddy in...
What you can't do? You can't do anything now.
Not talk about
these are young people.
Not to also talk about her colleagues and probably her bosses who aren't happy with what she's doing.
Who aren't happy with what she's doing.
Because she's doing wasabi.
She wants to do it for free.
Yeah, they don't have the time.
They can't afford it.
You know me, You know, at times I come to the group and I just say something. And it might look random because you guys might be talking about something else and it's very engaging. I'll just come and say something. I see, and that's why I like that group. And those groups cannot, because those groups, let me tell you what's going to happen. We are going to take those conversations that we've had in those groups, and they are going to be studied by generations in the future.
Yep.
At times, I just go and just time. You just see me, I'll just say something like, look at the last one I said about education. I just came and just say, education is a big problem. I've been saying this thing for years. I've been saying this thing that we're going to have assimilation issues.
Yep.
People can't logically absorb concepts
of me saying this thing. And look at what Steve's friend is saying. He's experienced it already. These people are going to the job market. And
thank you. And they can't speak no more. Thank you. Let's even assume these kids develops a certain level of technical ability. They can't communicate. They can't even communicate their abilities. To start with, let's just say let's assume they manage to get some sort of. They can't even make arguments. They can't even. It's impossible. So now, for you to even get them to stay in the extra classes, you have to somehow look for a way to feed them.
Bro, I work for a global company, right? We speak English. There are people who aren't English native speakers. They are brilliant.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no matter how you look at it, articulating yourself in a language.
Hey, God, you don't understand. It's too
key. Comprehending and articulating a situation is so key.
Yep.
That it creates an immediate bias.
Yep.
As to how intelligent you are.
Yep.
I'm just saying this is generally. Not even saying where I work. This is generally. Do you understand what I'm saying?
It is. Yeah.
Comprehension.
It's too important.
That thing was so.
It's too important.
And God bless my English language teacher in secondary school, Mrs. Aibio. God rest her soul.
Yeah.
She will come into the class. Comprehension.
Yep.
You get within that woman they see.
It's too important.
That used to piss me off. Why must we do comprehension every week?
Too important.
She did not cause comprehension like 2-3 times.
Too important.
You get waiting that woman they look where they talk. Yes. These people are not ready.
There's something my English teacher used to do in secondary school that used to annoy us. She would force us to write books and she would force us to write summaries of the books. The thing used to annoy us, and she used to be so persistent with it. Bro, I look back now, understand why. You have to understand. You have to comprehend. After comprehending, you have to communicate it. Hey God, she was so passionate about it. Have you read this novel? Oh yeah. Take your pen and paper, write about it. So you'll be forced to read, not just to read, to understand what you are reading, and to remember it so that you'll be able to note it down. A comprehension skill.
It's key.
And I was having a conversation one day with my secondary school mate because she went on to have a PhD in English language. Like she's super, and it's not as if the PhD helped her in her teaching, but because of her own personal development, she kept going back to school. We understood why. Because she gets sense. She's a high quality individual. We are going to go into the conversation of now people not requiring to write jam to become teachers again. So we'll go and get into that. It's just a spoil they go, bro.
Look at the mid jam cut off now.
That's there as well. So, anyways, Tosin goes into like a statement. I'm not going to read everything, but he goes into like gap in talent. Then he says the quality of technical education is also failing as our standard of education is lagging behind global counterparts. This is something we discussed about, right? I guess what people's issue is, well, I don't know for people, but what we've stated here, right? Like what Steve and Ayo have said here is that people need to tie that to, like, if that can be fixed, we would have more employable people. It's a direct correlation, right?
It's so easy to track.
If you fix education, and me personally, if you fix nutrition,
that's it.
Our values too.
Those things will come with education.
Education, yes.
It's nutrition, because at the end of the day, if people are not fighting for survival, they will have the capacity for other things, for other important things. But when you wake up in the morning and the first thing you think about is survival, it's difficult.
I'm trying
to have the space for any other thing.
Thank you. I would love to see a health report on the amount of fruits young people are eating.
Yep.
On the amount
of... Which country?
Of course, our country.
No, let us be very...
Of course, our country now.
Is how many people live in Nigeria? This is what people are always asking for.
I even want to know things like potassium intake, magnesium intake, calcium intake.
Yeah.
I want to see things like, I was telling you guys, was it on this pod I was telling you that I was reading a report, and they were telling in the reports, they were analyzing which cities consume the most hard drugs.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
And how they got it.
Yeah, and I was thinking, how did they get this information? Are they snitching on people? Are they spying on people? No, it's the waste. The waste.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The waste. Yeah. Because everything you pass out, they can test it. And then they can test the amount of drugs from your waste.
Yes,
and they know
from the
where,
waste.
They know where they know the central point where all the waste come through, and then they can track it by city. How are we tracking what is going on? Bro, we are light years away. And we need to understand that these things directly affect us as humans. We need to start attaching these things together. With the chop rice. There's a deficiency when you do not eat the sufficient amount of protein and add it in your diet. An egg a day, milk, all these things. And then you wonder what is going on. Why is this happening? Okay. It's also good to know that Money Point has also done a lot of training themselves.
Of course.
Their dream depth training.
There's this women program they do, women in tech thing they do, and no like beneficiaries of it. Like they've done fantastic, like very well. Yeah.
It's called the Women in Tech Internship Program. They have the dream dev program.
I've worked with like three devs that came from that institution, from that program.
Partnered with Unilag's NIT Hub. They've funded a lot of hackathons, and all that STEM programs and all of that, scholarship programs for STEM students. So because you have to do that, and the reason why they did that is that they've also seen the gap, and they've said, if this gap exists, how do we even, at least from our own side, how do we train? But it's not enough. It's not enough.
So just a drop in ocean.
It's true.
But again, it's now back to what? It's now back to these companies to do what the government is meant to do.
Also, what they are doing is also good, but I think they are building on the close to decent education that existed in our country back in the days. Because what I used to see in Nigeria was like you could see someone who finished secondary school already illiterate, like on a literate level,
fully functional,
read, write. But now in Nigeria, it's
we started facing this in our own sets. Right? that people
Yeah.
finished university and needed to be trained for a whole year because they had
If-
they didn't know Jack and the Beanstalk.
On the basics.
yeah. So now, as the education system becomes poorer, programs like that will even be more difficult because of the amount of because of the volume, the
amount
volume
of
of
people.
tasks, the amount of people, and the amount of work you need to do to train them.
Yeah.
You know, so just imagine someone leaving school right now. They can't even use Excel. They can't use Google Suits. Because internet, there are no internet. There are no internet in your school. Your school is not providing internet for you.
It's not free for you as a graduate.
To start with. So how can you, at this point in time, be teaching people how to use that?
You know, this every school.
So it's going to get tougher. It's going to get tougher.
See, secondary school students in the country I live in, right? When you join secondary school, you have a computer. You pay for the computer. It's not free. Do you understand? But they provide different ways for you to pay for the computer. Right? I pay for my daughter's computer 20 euros a month.
Yeah.
I can pay for it outrightly, but there's a package.
There's a system, yeah.
Yeah, 20 euros a month, you have access to a computer. You get the computer. The system admin in the school provides an email address and account, a Microsoft account.
Yeah, everything. Yeah.
For the students. So the student has access to Teams, secondary school.
Yeah.
Teams has their Microsoft OneDrive account where they can upload their
everything.
files, submit their.
Yep.
Do you understand? Carry out some of their homework on their computer, everything. Right? They have their school administration website. They can see when their lectures are on and everything. You see how you are being prepared.
Yes.
Secondary school in Nigeria, how many students have access to a laptop? How many students have access to a functional phone with internet?
This is not even the cocoa question. How many students in Nigeria have functional roofs over their head in their secondary schools?
May I your boss my head?
Come on, this is jet age you people are talking about. We've seen the picture of schools in Nigeria. It'll be like mortuary.
Yeah, there's a lot of work we need to do.
There's a lot of work.
There's a lot of work. There's a lot of work.
There's a lot of work we need to do.
You know, that's why the conversation we have about politics in this country is just annoying.
It's so important. It's so important. I don't want to hear anybody's a master strategist. I don't want to hear anything. You know who's a master strategist? A master strategist is someone that says, "Oh, we're going to train the next 100 million children and make sure that
that's a master strategist.
They reach global
standards.
They're
ready. Yes,
that's a master strategist.
Lee Kuan Yew. That's a master strategist.
Yep.
When last did you hear the president talk about like Nigerian youth and education?
No,
it's about this election that's coming. That even though the security is this thing, I must run again.
The one before him too. That one too. No,
sorry, because that one look educated. They don't even look educated.
No value for education. Education is so important.
Yeah,
we're sitting on a keg of gunpowder. We've seen the kids. We've seen those young kids in Lekki.
If not, look at this now.
We've seen the other.
Yes.
I don't know if you saw the video of Marvel, right? The artist, he was in the car.
Yes, and they almost broke his windscreen. I mean, they even broke it. Yeah.
But
should be in school.
What Tokumba Wahab going to do? He will now go to Lekki and round out.
There's them.
And
put them in a what's the juvenile center. I'll make it worse.
And then go to social media and tweet about it and try and gloat about it. I beg.
Man.
I beg. And this is Lagos that I'm talking about too.
This is Lagos that so you don't even know what's going in the inner.
Once you leave Lagos,
and when
these problems
when we talk
amplify.
When we talk about the way I think about technical abilities, it's not even just on like tech or even sports, even being a high level athlete. There's a level of like technicality that you have to attain to become
sport science and all that. Yeah.
What do you think? Why do you think? If you look at the goalkeeping unit in like goalkeepers as in Nigeria, why do you think we don't produce more? Because it's a very technical department.
It has become very technical.
Outfield players you can wing it as an outfield player because you are talented, you have the energy.
But
then you go to Europe and you learn, and it still shows. Obi used to tell me about like when he was in Israel, like you see, like anytime in Nigerian come for a trial,
he doesn't like watching it because he cringes a lot. Because when you come to academy when you go to an established academy as a young footballer, you are easily cut out.
Because
it's easy to catch.
You don't know the
first touch alone.
Yeah, your first touch.
Something is lacking. Do you get? So it's usually a cringe watching like Nigerians Nigerians on trial.
But look at the Nigerians on the global stage now. Look at the Nigerians on the global stage. Look at the percentage of the Nigerians in the Super Eagles.
Yeah.
There are people who were trained outside the country.
Yeah.
Look
it's
at
always like even Nigerian footballers will tell you about their first experience their first trial in Europe and how embarrassing it was for them. Because there's a certain level of technicality that was lacking, the understanding of the game, how to think about the game, and everything, the application. Yes. Totally lacking.
That's why Iwobi now. Look how Iwobi did at AFCON. You could see that this guy was not trained in Africa.
At AFCON, I would like to ask, Steve might know this. Out of the 23, was it a 23-man squad or 26-man squad?
I think it was 26 for this last one.
In the 26-man squad, how many out of those 26 play in the local league?
None. In Nigeria, I think no. This last one, none. I can't remember. I'm not sure there was anyone from the local league. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure they took any MPFA player to the last AFCON.
That is it's telling.
Yeah, of course.
It's telling.
I remember the first day
if you don't invest in your league.
Yeah.
You can't excel.
It's the same thing.
So this education we're talking about.
This is a very good parallel. If you do not invest in your in home, it is the global players that will come and represent. This is what he's saying. It's like he said, he's like a coach, right? And said, you know what, we're going to the World Cup. I'm going to only pick talent from the local league.
Yeah.
And I'm struggling to pick these talents.
You can't see now.
It's the same thing.
You want a local team to go and play France.
Michael
everything is scientific these days. For you to even have the level of comprehension to understand what a coach is telling you, it has to be you have to be at that level first.
Nutrition.
So that's why even education, even basic education, is important in anything that you want to do in your life.
For you to be able to comprehend.
For you to comprehend the information that are giving you on the field about the formation, where to go, the pockets to enter, how to attack, how to defend, things like that. You have to have a level of comprehension to even understand what is going on.
Imagine a local player listening to Pep Guardiola giving instructions. He's lost now. Like, bro, I don't even understand. Bro, I don't understand
the everything is scientific.
Everything is, bro. Do you know the distance you need to give a car that is in front of you?
Yeah, exactly. You can't think. Yeah, you can't.
The distance you need to give. Let me explain. The distance you need to give a car if you are driving at a certain speed.
Distance. Yeah,
right?
Speed. Yeah.
You divide it and add 5, and that's the distance you need to give. So even driving a car,
it requires a certain level of comprehension of understanding numbers.
But if you have kids in SS2 that cannot read and write,
it's hard.
It's hard. You shouldn't.
How do you even develop a country? How do you even set up a process in a country where people have to be literate enough to come and write a driving test?
That's why we don't have, because if they set strict driving tests,
90%
of the cars are off the road.
Yes.
So these are the problems that we are facing.
Basic problems, yes, fundamentally.
And we're going to see more people complain about this.
Yeah.
About hiring talent.
So that's the level of governance I'm looking for. Building processes and institutions like this. It's not, the road is important. Coming to tell me that you build road. Of course you build road now. But this is the level, like, what are the plans? What plans do we have now for education? Like, how do we fix this? Our national orientation. Child welfare. Like, what plans do we have? We can't just move on without plans now.
Insurance.
We can't keep repeating these things.
Like insurance. There is no plan for you people. You don't understand. There's plan for them. And plan for them to get richer. You other Nigerians, you people will suffer. And Nigerians will continue to suffer.
Nigeria is just crazy.
It's crazy.
It is the most advanced. It's the most advanced form of corruption ever.
It's not advanced. It's very crude.
It's very crude. Thank you. It's crude. Yeah.
Yes. It has choked the whole system that you can't even say, oh, this is the best part that's even working. This one, at least this side is working. Nothing is working.
Anyways, the federal government has scrapped UTME requirements for colleges of education. The Federal Ministry of Education has announced that candidates seeking admission into colleges of education for NCE programs will no longer be required to sit for the UTME. Candidates with a minimum of 4 credit passes in relevant subjects can now
Or
apply
5 again.
directly.
All right.
Yeah, can now apply directly into NCE programs without writing the Joint Admissions and Matriculations Board exam (JAMB). There are exemptions to candidates seeking admission into national diploma programs in non-technical agricultural and agriculture-related courses. The heads of tertiary institutions in Nigeria have also unanimously agreed that the minimum admissible scores for admission into universities should be 150, colleges of nursing 150, and polytechnics 100. Okay, this is a huge problem, but it is not surprising because they are just adjusting to the reality of things.
To the reality of things.
You see the one with the NCE program, you know what has happened in the last few years? The number has dipped because they are not matching the requirements.
Yeah.
So it is dipping. So what's happening is that it's dipping, and if it's dipping, they can't pay the school fees, so the schools can't run. That's
Can't
even,
run, yeah.
That's even the major thing. It's not that.
So this is an access thing. Make it very easily accessible.
This is not we're going to have a problem with the number of teachers that the colleges will push, and then it will affect education. No, that's not it. It is that we received XY amount of money last year, and this year we didn't receive that amount of money. What's going on? What's going on, sir, as we have seen, is that people are not hitting the requirement again. Hey, drop the requirement now. So the people can come and pay their school fees so we can have money. Drop the requirement.
Like jump. Yeah.
That's what it is. This is what it is. It is not we do not have the right amount of students to go into this college of education. And if we don't have that, it means that if XY number of people retire in the next number of years, we're going to have a dip in teachers. And if we're having a dip in teachers, this is the effect it's going to have. These things are just planning. You should have the data of number of teachers in public secondary schools.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And in universities and everything. You can say, okay, what age is there? What's the average age? How many people are retiring in what years? How many people do we now need to push into the system to match up? You understand? It's freaking it's just basic maths. And then you can do your whole it's a bit more, it's not basic maths, it's a bit more technical, but then you can do your whole projections, right? And then they're looking at it and saying, we need to pump more people into the system so that we have a free flow of teachers and then we don't have a dearth of teachers. That's not what it is, though. It is that the money they make from it is not enough anymore.
It's not hitting the market.
And they can't increase the money beyond a certain thing. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to drop the standard so we can get more people through the door. That's what this is. Especially for like the first one, the Ministry of Education. Then the other ones that we are seeing, people are not just hitting those numbers anymore.
Yeah.
They are not. And if those people don't hit those numbers, they can't get into universities, polytechnics, and colleges of nursing to pay their school fees. And if they don't pay the school fees, the school doesn't make money. This thing is a money pool. It has nothing to do with the future of the students. It's just money.
This is a way to look at it. God.
Don't you know shady fintechs? There are shady fintech companies that are acquiring users, and then the KYC requirements are too high, so they can't acquire the number of users. So what do?
To drop the KYC.
They will drop the KYC requirement and say, the person doesn't submit a picture that hits the standard, still acquire the person, bring him in, approve it. And so it will go and meet compliance and then tell compliance to drop the standards so that they can acquire more people into this is what is going on. It's money. There's nothing that if you are thinking these people are thinking about like how to help Nigerians or whatever, if you are thinking of helping Nigerians, you won't drop the score. You will try and improve the score to match.
To match, yeah.
You are telling me now 150. You scored 150 in JAMB. You're not ready. You're telling me Polytechnic 100. and you can get it there. It's what you guys have been saying. The standards are lowered because
It's
that
like
is
it's
the
lower.
level. Bro, the guy that your teacher that's in SS2, once those ones graduate, they should be able to make 100 for Polytechnic.
Yeah, of course.
But let me tell you, if you are dropping it now and saying JAMB 150, Polytechnic 100, College of Nursing 150, in the next 10 years, you're going to drop it again.
They will rebase it and use one funny thing and drop it
This is
to like 80.
rebase. You will drop it because it's going to worsen. And this is this and this, you know, when people now say, oh, I'm pro these people, he must enter. I keep asking, how does he help you?
The fundamentals of Nigerian
How
life.
does this government
How's he improved?
Yeah. How has he improved? The basic fundamental things, how has he helped you? Okay, yes, fixed returns, mutual
business.
funds is doing well. Okay, it's now 13%, it's doing well. Oh. If you save money in Naira now, it's good. Oh. Okay, I understand. But how are the basics helping you? Those amenities, education, all those things, how has it
Security,
improved
health.
for your children, for your cousins? You understand? For your nieces and nephews, how has it improved? Or everybody is looking at the Nigerian dream. Make enough money so I can send my kids to British International School.
That's it.
And then
Is that the Nigerian dream? I thought the Nigerian dream was to Japa.
No, but the problem is that, you see, the beautiful thing about it is that you cannot disconnect the Nigerian dream from Nigeria's dysfunction. Because with your Nigerian dream, you will go and hire a driver that does not have proper driving skills.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hire a maid that doesn't have, you've not done background check for.
Because his driver's license, he was not tested for it. So he will put you and your family in problem. So you can't skip on Nigeria's dysfunction. No matter how much you try to insulate yourself from it. You enter Uber now.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And Uber will be sleeping on Tommy Line Bridge. And he just put inside.
You enter Uber now. So you cannot insulate yourself that much from, because that's what we all try and do. Don't put solar for house. Don't get everything. I'm off
My
the grid.
my state gets security.
My state has security. That's the kind of life I was living now. I have driver for my children.
But the thing is that your estate is close to a very volatile place in Lagos. So anything will happen like this.
We saw it in COVID. I was telling you people that one time I came out of the estate and all the boys from Ojota had walked all the way up to the Ogudu area. And
there's no food.
You know what my estate did?
Osagie use the street aisle.
my estate started raising money immediately.
To feed them.
Feed them. They were raising millions. I think the first batch was like 10, 12 million. They went to the Ojota community. They donated.
Yeah.
That's the best, you know.
Because see, and I thought I was the only one seeing it, but I wasn't. The rich big men there had already seen it.
They saw it.
These people are coming to cannibalize us if we are not careful. So let's raise this money.
Bro, they did 1 million boys. What were 1 million boys doing? Going from neighbor to neighbor, street to street.
Who are we raising? The next generation. Who
are
we
raising Agberos. You are raising Agberos that will be in Lekki, that will be in VI, that will be everywhere. You are raising more militants in the north and more social miscreants in the south.
We're integrating people that have gone ahead to go and kill families, kidnap people. We're reintegrating them into the society. That is also happening. There you have it, guys.
You know what? Let us see. Shout out.
There you have it, guys. That's it. What more can we say? What more can we say?
Can I say?
I want to know. What more can we say?
There's nothing at this point now.
That's it, guys. Do you guys want to talk about this crazy story that TechPoint published?
Oh, them, you know, building their own business.
This is the standards we are talking about. We're talking about standards now. Let's leave the government and let's come in, which is I'm going to tie back to the government anyways. But
we as a people too safe, no try.
For those who don't know what we're talking about, right? TechPoint Africa, right? And you guys can read their stories. They're one of Nigeria's leading technology and innovation media platforms, right? TechPoint Africa published a story. The headline reads, "We impersonated a restaurant on Glovo and Chowdeck. The platforms never noticed." Right? So, long story short, not so short, they actually created a fake restaurant, onboarded themselves on Glovo and Chowdeck. Glovo and Chowdeck are two apps that aggregate and extend the services of physical restaurants, right?
Yeah.
So you can go on these platforms and look at restaurants that are selling food. They basically just aggregate it from Chicken Republic to Mr. Biggs to Labule to, I don't know, Fresh Farm to, what's the name of the very popular one on Lekki?
Food court.
Food, no, not food court. I'm talking about like restaurants. That one that is on Lekki Road, that at nights, ladies of the night
The
come
place, the
outside.
place, the place.
The place, everything, so you can go on these platforms, order food from there, and then their riders go pick up the food and then dispatch it to you, right? You
Yeah.
pay, right? So that's what they do. They aggregate restaurants. TechPoint is saying they created a fake restaurant, right? With a fake tax ID, with stolen photos, and they paid an activation fee, and they got registered.
And they don't receive orders.
They ordered the I think it was Chowdeck rider went and picked up the order and delivered the order. Bro.
That's a broken ecosystem.
Bro, I was reading this thing. You know the first thing I thought of when I was reading this thing, guys? You know the first thing I thought of? That you can actually commit mass murder. We don't have enough psychopaths in Nigeria, that's why.
We do.
But you can actually commit mass murder. Do you understand? Because all you need to do is create a platform as they did fake restaurant, get everything approved, and sell poison food. And in 24 to 48 hours, you can actually kill hundreds of people.
Hundreds of people.
Because what you can do is you just drop the price, right? And you say, this plate
promo
of rice and beans promo, right, is
50% off.
50% off. Is you can buy for 100 naira. We're doing a promo. Chada could even reach, what's going on? We're doing a promo. Oh, great. And then you can sell packs of food poisoned and commit mass murder. I'm highly disappointed in these platforms.
Have they responded?
I don't even know if they responded because I didn't read any response anywhere.
I didn't see any response.
Steve, did you see any response?
Anything?
And if they haven't responded, let me go and check Chowdeck's LinkedIn because I will expect Chowdeck, right? To respond. To Glovo, I have no.
But was this investigation on Glovo or Chowdeck?
Both of them.
Oh, okay.
Was done on both of them. Insane, bro. I saw it. That's what I just tweeted. I said, this is insane. This is insane. Ha. I don't know what else to say. Insane that your KYB, your know your business, your compliance team is sleeping. I can't say anything here. This is 1 month ago. They posted 1 month ago on Twitter, on LinkedIn.
Wonderful.
Majoring in the minor. You see them sponsor this one, doing that one, this one, cool CEO, all this one, blah, blah, blah. Majoring in the minor.
But the fundamentals of the business has major gaps.
Majoring in the minor. What has the FCCPC done? Standard Organization of Nigeria. Do they even have a policy around platforms like this? There's nothing on their LinkedIn. And if they've not put out anything, man,
that would be crazy.
That would be
mad though.
That would be that's another level of audacity.
That's bold.
I'm checking their Twitter now. I also want to check what the CEO has said. If the CEO has actually said anything. Then just the tweets they go like nothing spoil.
Oh, business now.
When was this article published? This article was published on May 12th. This is May 8th. I can't see anything on there.
I just saw something now. Hold on.
Let me go and check the CEO. What's the name of CEO again?
Somebody tweeted and said Glovo and Chowdek response to the Tech Points investigation is telling. Glovo stays completely silent and Chowdek offered the usual line, isolated cases and tighter controls. Blah, blah, blah. I've not seen it. Let me see if I will.
I don't have any respect for Glovo. With what I've seen, Glovo. It's childlike because I feel like the CEO Femi Alukoga is like an alum of Paystack, and anything that comes from Paystack for me, like I respect it. Right?
The childlike, yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So I want to see if he put out anything. Well, Glovo, no problem. I'm gonna leave Glovo. No hope.
Wonderful.
Wait, there has to be a response somewhere. Let me Google it. There has to be a response somewhere. Childlike response to fake restaurants.
It's crazy. I've not seen the response.
God damn it. I can't see any response. Maybe they have, but I haven't seen any response. All I'm seeing is, bro, again, failing society.
Simple things.
So if this is happening, imagine now this problem, right? If this is happening, if you know your business policy is this frail, right?
Lax.
Is this lax? Imagine how many people are running businesses like from their house and you don't know like the quality of what they're
standard,
selling.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know someone I was listening to, who was out? I think it was Open Africa I was listening to, someone that said they bought something and they had food poisoning.
Yeah. A lady said somebody cloned her business.
Yeah, popular
somebody
cloned her business,
business, and they were selling substandard, food, and people were tagging them and saying, "Why are you selling substandard food?" And it led out to an investigation that somebody had cloned
her business.
Yeah.
So they can clone businesses. I can also create my business from my house wherever I am and sell the poorest of qualities and just be selling it. And then you've not done any check. You've not come and. But again, for you to run business, where are the health standards? Where are the government agencies that come and check and show you and
government
give you a certification and say, "Oh, you are there's a
certified."
Yes, and it's 5 stars. Anything
you meet
below,
all the standard.
Anything below 3 stars, you have to shut down.
You know when government agencies show up, when it's time to tax.
Do you understand? When you see them. This is what happens in other countries now. You have a 5-star rating. This is not a restaurant rating, Michelin. That's what I'm talking about. You have a 5-star quality rating, like health standard.
Before you can get health licenses for restaurants, and bro, you go through hell.
Below 3, you have to shut down. 3 is already down. So you have maybe you have to be on 4. Then Chowdek then says, okay, because this is the problem. Chowdek should not be in charge of their quality check. Should be share your health standard rating from the Ministry of Health or wherever.
Health. Yeah.
That should be an independent thing.
It's simple.
They don't require your.
Maybe the Ministry of Health. Maybe there's a database to verify.
Then you pull it from the database and everything. Okay, this is 3-star rating for our own. This is the standard. Yes, you can join. Or if you don't have that, you can't join. And then you start to. Do you understand? Do we have that? So now we expect Chowdek to go to every single restaurant they are onboarding. How do you scale as a company?
That's logistically crazy.
How do you scale as a company?
There's nothing to build on. There's no infrastructure and institution to build on.
Do you know how many Chicken Republic branches?
It's true, Sha.
Mr. Biggs, the place.
Everybody's suffering from the pain. Everybody's suffering from.
Then you have to go every month to go and check
to see the maintaining standard.
Yes.
Somebody that is selling meat pie now that you don't know is killing rats and putting rat meat into the meat pie.
Yes, into the meat pie. Nobody will know.
And you are platforming them.
Yeah, you don't expect Chowdek to be going to check every time. It's true. It's the truth, to be very honest.
So this goes back to the
Everything
fundamentals.
You tie, bro, I'm a specialist in it. I would tie everything back to the
It's the
irresponsibility of the
fundamentals.
government.
It is.
Yes, because if the fundamentals are not there, you can't build sustainable systems now.
Do you know what it is to sell food? I don't know if you know what it is to sell food. Food can literally kill people. Do you know what it is? You are ingesting it. Do you know what it is to sell food? Do you know what it is to sell food? What it is to sell medicine? Pharmaceuticals.
Bro, didn't they try to shut down a market for selling fake this thing? And the whole country was like, no, they're just businessmen to selling their drugs.
We're not ready. We're not ready.
Nigeria is not even a player.
I was shocked. Do you know another thing that is happening now? I don't know if you guys have noticed.
What was that?
Hackers are just hacking almost every institution and platform in Nigeria.
There's a data leak.
They've hacked banks. They've hacked schools. They've hacked agencies. There's nothing they've not hacked. They hacked LASU. And when they mean they are hacking, they are releasing the data.
Yeah.
Staff name, lecturer details, emails and phone numbers, student IDs. Do you understand?
Your personal digital information, everything is there.
In fact, at the end of the year, when they've hacked everything, you can actually then consolidate this, because this is what they will now do. Somebody that is looking to cause damage, they will take all these things, all these databases.
Yeah.
They will then make them relational databases. They will just put it in SQL, and then they will start merging and they will start building complete profiles of people. Because it's Steve Dede that went to LASU. They have your details from that end. That has a bank account at Sterling Bank. They have your details from that end.
They can connect everything.
You understand? So they will now start connecting profiles and start completing profiles of human beings. And then they have your digits. They will have your passports. They will have your... Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they will build a complete profile.
They have your digital ID. Yeah.
And then they can start doing things. We already see
manipulating it.
We've already seen already how people are using other people's digital ID to take loans.
Yeah. And just put that on their head.
I don't know if you guys have been seeing that thing. And then they will call them, you're owing so money. And that person will say, no, I never borrowed money from your loan app. What are you talking about? So, especially in this era of AI.
But shouldn't there be a ministry in charge of this? I'm just wondering. I don't know much about ministries. So
is your guy now. He's going to put what's this? Drones, Abi? What did he say? He's going to put
drones to fight
terrorists in Jos.
Who boss who?
To fight terrorists.
You can find him at his farm. A joke of a person. A joke.
Incredible.
I beg. Let's do this week in history, and then Ayo can give us AMVCA gist.
All right.
This week in history. On May 5, 2010, Umaru Musa Yar'Adua became the first elected Nigerian president to die in office. The former lecturer served as the governor of Katsina State for 2 terms before becoming president in 2007. Known for his modest style and reformist stance, he launched a 7-point agenda and brokered amnesty with the Niger Delta militants. His tenure was overshadowed by illness, and he died after nearly 3 years in office. He was 58. Rest in peace, Umar.
You know, we're still correcting that mistake. We're still correcting that mistake. That's his death till today.
Can I give you a
say so?
Well, because they'll say, did not finish 2 terms. So he went back to the south. You know, this is basically what Atiku has been shouting about. But this is where everything has landed us. Like, did not finish his own. So, you know, when Good Luck came, Good Luck supported the arrangement, you know, all that stuff. So
the 8 years, the next Northern and did. What happened?
That one brought us into hell and perdition.
What
You
happened?
know?
They went to London and died there.
You know, I have a
You know,
theory that
Yar'Adua
oh,
is okay.
yeah. I have a
No,
theory
go on.
that by the law of averages, no politician of northern extract should rule Nigeria again. Whether military or this thing, because clearly you people have run this country for like 70% of the time, and we've not had any spectacular person to perform
No,
from
but
the
you're
rest.
factoring in military now.
Yeah, I have to factor in military. Go on.
You're factoring in military. If
Where do you
fact-
see?
No, I'm saying like why institution is like strong institutions are so important because Yar'Adua is the perception of Yar'Adua that he's a good guy. He was a good president, right? Like Yar'Adua
That's
is liked.
perception.
But even as someone as good as him, there was still a problem of that existed when he died, and his camp refused to hand over power to the deputy to the vice president. You guys remember?
Yeah. I know, people had to go.
They
People had
were
to go out on the
propositioning his wife to become the president.
Something that would have been easy and straightforward based on the constitution if you had like strong institutions, right?
People had to say follow the constitution. This man
Exactly.
is in
Like
line.
they had to protest for it.
He's
say
the
they
vice
won't turn his wife
president.
to president.
Hey God. Do you get like that's how mad it is.
Bro.
And that's why we keep
let me
we
tell
don't
you
want to
how
make it about
crazy-
the individuals.
Let me tell
Can
you
we
how
make our
crazy
institutions stronger? You know?
Let me tell you how politics is crazy. I stand to be corrected, but I remember vividly that when Funshaw Williams was assassinated, they picked his wife to run in that primaries, didn't they?
Yeah. She ran for the I think she ran for the PDP. Have you?
Let me go and look for the story.
Under emotional reasons, yeah.
Funshaw Williams' wife, PDP.
Was it PDP? Oh, Agbaje wasn't running then, Abi. Agbaje ran for something that year.
Thank you. I found it. Okay, fantastic. Hilda Williams is the widow of late Funshaw Williams, a prominent People's Democratic Party governorship aspirant in Lagos State who was assassinated in 2006, right? Following her husband's death on July 27, 2006, Hilda Williams briefly entered politics to continue his legacy. In November 2006, Hilda Williams declared her intention to run for governor of Lagos State on the platform of the PDP. She met with President Olusegun Obasanjo and other PDP starlets, including Bode George, regarding her decision to enter the race. Her campaign aimed to take the state out of insecurity and social degradation and continue the work of her late husband. She was the front runner for the party's nomination, leading with 2,597 votes at one stage. Ultimately, she did not secure the final nomination for the 2007 election. Musili Obanikoro emerged as the PDP candidate.
Yes.
Reports later indicated she faced challenges within the party, was not supported by the husband's former associates as promised, and eventually distanced herself from politics. Bro, is it not wild that a politician was running for an office? Everybody, believed that, after Tinubu served his 2 years, right, this guy is going to run. He's assassinated. Then all of a sudden, from nowhere, the wife just comes and says, my husband was assassinated, but don't worry, I am now going to run on his legacy. And everybody now said, oh, okay.
Let's
Do you see
go.
how crazy democracy can be and politics
Yeah,
is?
it
Do you,
is.
do you understand what I'm saying? Is this not crazy?
Sentiment votes.
For me, if I'm going to be in the PDP, I'm just going to raise up my hand and say, wait, hold on.
Trust me, Obanikoro did that. Like
Your husband was the visionary here. Was going to be governor, run for governor, right? Win, possibly or most likely win the primaries, and then run against whoever. He's probably going to win. He has this record of running etc etc etc. Just because you are associated with him somehow, we should then just vote for you to become.
Wait.
Do you see how ridiculous that sounds?
At
It's
least-
the same
at least-
thing that they were trying to do with Musa Yar'Adua
No,
and
it's
his
not.
wife.
Yar'Adua
And then
was
they were
worse.
trying to proposition his wife to become the president. Are people okay at all?
Yar'Adua's one is worse because there was no voting in that one. They just wanted to make her president. It's not as if they would not say let's go and vote.
They wanted to
We
just
wake up one day,
install her.
they just installed the woman.
No, man, come on, man. I mean, this is crazy.
Shout out.
This is crazy. Anyways, But going back to Umaru Yar'Adua, everybody talks about him, reform, 7-point agenda, this.
I never believed the hype.
I'm not confident if he
I
ran for
didn't-
even 8 years, he would have done. I'm not, I'm
I
just
didn't believe
saying.
that man's hype for one day.
Would he have solved the educational problem? Would he have solved it? Would you understand? Like I'm saying,
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure, man. I guess we never know.
I guess we never know.
Yeah. But I'm not falling for that hype, please. When somebody dies like this, boom, everybody just starts.
No, when Buhari died, nobody boom anything. No. People laid down his sins. Nigerians didn't forget.
That Buhari's one. I swear that's, October 2020.
Do you know how Buhari's one was so bad? That Nigerians will even give Abacha a pass. But Buhari said, no.
People still give, you're right. People still give Abacha a
People
pass.
say Abacha stole just to keep the money in a safe place and everything.
Abacha killed people.
Buhari, no.
Buhari, no.
The moment he died,
Buhari
see gunshots. People were finishing him on Twitter. Useless one.
Crazy.
Somebody that was pro Nigeria first. He went and died in the UK. Useless.
No shame, no dignity.
No shame. Anyways, this week in history, on May 7, 1946, Herbert Macaulay died at the age of 81. He founded Nigeria's first political party, the Nigerian National Democratic Party, NNDP, in 1923, and later became the first president of the National Council of Nigeria and the Cameroons, NCNC, which he co-founded with Nnamdi Azikiwe. He fought tirelessly for Nigeria's independence and did not live to witness it. He was the grandson of Samuel Ajayi Crowther and the great-grandfather of Stella Adadevoh. His face appears on Nigeria's 1 naira coin.
The man with the greatest mustache of all time.
Legacy na legacy.
Big one.
Legacy na legacy. He died at 81, 1946. Did not see Nigeria's independence.
You could have been close. You guys just waited small, They had to go.
Do you understand? Like people fought that said, no, the British need to leave. We need to be our own country.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine someone like Herbert Macaulay now looking at what Nigeria became after all that fight. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Do you know the person I pity for? Like, I really pity. It was Anthony Eniolorunda. Because, he was the one that moved the motion for self-rule in 1950 something. And he died well knowing that Nigeria has flopped already. I think he died in the 2000s or 2010s. I can't remember.
Yeah, because he ran in 99 now for president. Yeah. He ran in 99.
So imagine you seeing that, this nation that we thought was going to thing just collapse.
Damn. Anyways, this week in history, on May 9, 1987, Obafemi Awolowo dies at the age of 78.
Oh,
this is just a dead.
That was a big event.
May.
Wait, which year? What year again?
First week in May, in 87.
Yeah, I remember.
In 87, died at the age of 78. The trained lawyer played a leading role in Nigeria's independence movement and post-colonial politics. He founded the Action Group in 1951 and served as premier of the Western region from 1954 to 1960, focusing on education, infrastructure, and social welfare.
Yeah.
The 3 things we have talked about on this podcast today.
They call him the greatest president Nigeria never had. Because of some of the innovations he brought to the Western region, free education, television, using educational programs to teach students and all that. And even Nigeria 6334 is based off Awolowo's educational structure.
Wow.
Yeah.
He later served as the Minister of Finance during the Civil War and ran for president as the candidate of the Unity Party in 1979 and 1983, but lost both times to Shehu Shagari.
Sad.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Also has a very complex
Shagari
legacy.
Twice.
Yeah, that's sad. Also, the Igbos did not like him because of the role he played during the Biafran War.
And what was that role, Ayo?
Apparently, he was the one that told the president, say, there's a blockade, man. Block them off. Starve them.
Cut out food supply.
Cut out food supply. And we know what... There are pictures of that online today of what happened to the Igbos during the world and during the Civil War when there was a huge blockade that stopped food supply.
All right. There's one more this week in history. This week in history, on May 11, 1996, the first president of Nigeria, Nnamdi Azikiwe, died at the age of 91.
Come, these guys, they planned all these things. Oh, they just die like this.
If it's May, you're going.
Go, midday.
Co-founded the National Council of Nigeria and the Cameroons, NCNC, in 1944 and played a crucial role in Nigeria's path to independence, using his position as a journalist and politician to push for constitutional reforms. Azikiwe served as the premier of the Eastern Nigeria from 1954 to 1959, Nigeria's first Senate president from January to October 1960, and the first and only indigenous governor general from 1960 to 1963, and the first president from 1963 to 1966.
Oh, man. That's a stacked CV, man.
Stacked.
God damn.
I like to know his kids, grandkids, great-grandkids.
Yeah, we've not heard of any of the Azikiwes again after that. That's rare.
No. Don't need to. Low-key. You want to see there's some people in this Nigeria. From this line.
Some families are low-key.
Because you look and say, attention breeds wahala. Let me just stay on my own.
There's some people low-key. The great-grandchildren of Azikiwe, just see them low-key. Do you understand?
Yeah,
great-grandchildren, all these them shagari low-key. I will get children now, then get grandchildren, great-grandchildren now.
Low-key, man.
You understand? Children of all these with they just the low-key, no
that's
talk.
old money, fam. No,
all of them, they get Instagram. Their Instagram, no picture.
Bro, 20 followers. They don't want louder. Now you they change reality. They know they thank you. They know they change reality. What do they need for?
Low-key, you know. Anyways, you can get more stories on Nigeria's history on archiving. Check them out. archivi.ng. Archiving. You can get millions, if I can say, of stories that has to do with Nigeria. If you are really interested in Nigeria's history, go check them out. Just type anything, type any keyword, and the stories come out.
Yes, sir.
Great work they're doing. Great, fantastic work. Anyways, guys, Ayo, the time is now. We need you to give us everything that happened at the...
Okay.
Should we go for a music break, and when we come back, you give it to us? Slam
Yeah,
down.
yeah. Yeah, you can, yeah. Music break, sharp.
Let's go for a music break.
Yeah. I to go now. Yeah.
You are now listening to Loose Talk.
Turn up your body, make you feel alright. Flying the kele, we go cool my mind. I won't do anything I want tonight. Make we do anything we want tonight. Turn up your body, make you feel alright. Flying the kele, we go cool my mind. I won't do anything I want tonight. Make we do anything we want. Say I go take. Oh yeah, go take. Oh yeah, take. Oh yeah, take. I go take. And I go take. I go take. Don't yeah, take. La rote. She like go take. Oh yeah, take. Oh yeah, take. I go take. She done dey pay. Take. Oh yeah, take.
She like it fast slowly. Sometimes she dey confuse me. Me never leave her lonely. And I dey turn up when she in me.
She like Tojoro Mijo. She say she no want no man for me. So I give her what you need. Turn up your body, make you feel alright. Flying the kele, we go cool my mind. I won't do anything I want tonight. Make we do anything we want tonight. Turn up your body, make you feel alright. Flying the kele, we go cool my mind. I won't do anything I want tonight. Make we do anything we want. Say I go take. I go take. Oh yeah, take. Oh yeah, take. I go take. And I go take. I go take. Don't yeah, take. La rote. She like go take. Oh yeah, take. Oh yeah, take. I go take. She done dey pay. Take. Oh just melody. She got it in where they make a man sing. And I know they leave, she know they leave. And she they call me Mr. Romantic. And for the art, she they bend.
No more wait for poor people. No more wait for poor people. Only rich people can get money. Only rich people can get money. No more wait for poor people. Yeah, yeah. Me, I know be plan to finesse at this war. All the characteristics of holy cocoa. The baby let me know say na money be cocoa. Why you wanna follow me to back on Monday and she na follow your Monday? Kilo better day. Kilo better no friend for you. Baby, sure you know my make be. Baby, sure you ignore the message I sent to you. I'm sorry, Kilo can't call me. You fell off. On my logo cover me. So bobo, why you can't boo me? Pamela, Kilo better take you to Santorini mobile. Or you know feel it, make you no go late. Make you no go late, so your knock appointment, or your lash appointment. GBCC wine us. Put you say you get Bob and Mama compass, say now you shop pass. When we attack up, say not today, say not tomorrow. Just my song for the 10th day. The baby say I nigga did the 10th day. When we enter the club, say not two people, say not tomorrow. Just my song for the 10th day. The baby say I nigga did the 10th day. But she wanted Kolala de who say you get your own score. Boy, you make it come. Boy, you tell me, say my mama stinky. Say she no fit deal with me, I just stingy. Economical, economy what? Mama say that cap. Mama say my money, you know if you move mountain. Mama say my swing, you know go prove one thing. Oh, then I sat down my bump for mama. Oh, then I was sat down myself first thing. Baby, my baby. Boy, you gonna come from a rock. Me, I know be dispatch of fire, Obama say. Me, I don't miss dispatch of fire, Obama say. Will I say you ignore the message I sent to you? I'm sorry. Tell me why you ignore the message I sent to you. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know the plans if you finesse at this war. All the characteristics of holy cocoa. The baby let me know say na money be cocoa. But she wanna follow me to back on Monday. She not follow your Monday. You look better day. You look better no friend for it. Baby say you know I'm make me. Will I say you ignore the message I sent to you? I'm sorry. Kilo can't call me. You fell off. I'm a logo cover me. Suburban. Why you can't do boo me? Pamela. You the weather, take it to Santorini, Mumbo. Oh, you know if you wait, make you no go late. Make you no go late, sir, and I got appointment, lash appointment, she wine us. You say, come pass, say now you shop pass. I enter club, say not today, say not tomorrow, DJ sing my song for the 10th day. The baby say I think I did the 10th day. When we enter the club, say not today, say not tomorrow, DJ sing my song for the 10th day. The baby say I think I did the 10th day. But she wanted the first day.
All right. We're back.
Osagie, is everything okay? You just played Marvel. Are you? Is everything fine? Look better.
I don't know what I was doing. I was like in rotation, and then the song came on. I was like, I'm feeling this vibe.
You don't catch her. You don't catch her.
I'm feeling this vibe. Anyway, that was Tumoweto by Marvel, and before that, we played Wizkid's and Naughty. All right, Ayo, the time is now.
Yes. What the hell? Is it going to play throughout?
Yes, yo. Ayo, you can now go ahead as
one time.
You know, Africa's #1 culture curator. We've welcomed you. You can then give us your review of the
This is Samson's industry. I'm doing his work for him. But anyway.
Thank you very much.
All right. May 9, Eco Hotel was the venue, as usual, the venue of the annual African Magic Viewers Choice Awards. Bro, you do not know. We don't know how big that award is because this is the first time I was at the back end. Bro, the amount of people, the red carpet was choked. Shout out to all the nominees, everybody who came out on the red carpet. First of all, it was so bad that Eco Signature, right? For you to enter the elevator, you have to wait like 7 minutes. Because both elevators were moving up and down fast. People were choked. People coming down to make it to red carpet. People going up to get their makeup done. It was hectic. I've never seen anything like that in my life. And I've been to many award shows. I saw a lot of actors, actresses, Joke Silva, Shola Shuwale. I saw Tony Amako, Bovi, Benson, Tiwa Savage, Fave, the whole 9 yards. And it was a great show because I was in the production aspect of this. And I think I'll have to applaud their commitment to making sure that everything was done properly and on time. They said they were going live by 7 p.m. 7 p.m., the first performer of the night came. That was Benson. And everything moved swiftly. Shout out to Bovi. Bovi was the new co-host with a new South African lady. IK has resigned. I'm not saying resigned, but he was no longer the host for this edition. I guess he has moved on. And it was a great award show. I mean, my personal favorite win of the night was Best Supporting Actor for Buchi. I can't remember his last name now. He acted in Kemi Adetiba's To Kill a Monkey. He was the supporting actor. Effect. Before he was even announced as the winner, people were just
Buchi Franklin.
People were announced.
Which movie?
To Kill a Monkey now.
That's what he won for.
Obos the Balls.
Yeah,
what did he win?
Best supporting actor.
Oh, it wasn't best actor.
No. So he was supporting.
Who won best actor?
It's different. It's not William Benson. It was somebody else. I can't remember his name. It's one of these. He's Achalugo. He acted in something else. The guy that acted Achalugo. Yes. Everybody wanted William Benson to win. Obviously, they didn't win.
Who's William Benson again?
William Benson was the main guy in To Kill.
The main guy. That's the other guy, Abi. Not Obos. Okay.
Steve's former crush, Biba Kitola, who is looking very. She's looking very sweet 18 now because Mama has lost some weight.
We can check IG again.
Yeah, she was nominated, but she didn't win. Also, the big one of the night was obviously Akin Davis's My Father's Shadow, packed like 5 awards. Tech was in the build. He was just coming up.
How can I see that movie? How can we see that movie?
Don't worry, Steve. I got you.
All right.
Maybe no loud down. Yeah. So he won. They won best film. I think they won best director. His brother won. Akin Davis won best director, best cinematography, and 2 others. The kids who acted in the movies were there also. One of the funniest parts of the night was Kanayo coming for his merit award, and he said that a lot of people who started the movie industry with him, like started having a career in the movie industry, maybe they have ill health or they're back in the village, but he wonders why he has been here for so long, and he said, yes, I've made a lot of sacrifices. And the hall just erupted.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Then Shola Shubale also won merit award. Also, it was cool. I didn't know how big the AMVCA fashion, the red carpet was until I started seeing international fashion stylists or reviewers actually talking about AMVCA. There were ridiculous outfits as always. There were really people who were glammed up. Shout out to Scarlett Gomez. She didn't win, but I saw her show that love. But definitely she's going to win again. She's going to get something in future. So yeah, AMVCA is on point. I hope it continues for the longest. I just wish it didn't take place in a hotel. I think it has outgrown a hotel. But the problem in Lagos
National Theatre?
I'm looking at that, but see, so the logistics, National Theatre has the logistics problem. It doesn't have a hotel, and it doesn't have
because people actually stay at a hotel for events.
Bro, yeah. they give people rooms. They give boys rooms. Even me, I collect room. I collected a nice room. I go signature, feeling fly as always. No women, please don't. Nobody, no more.
Osagie, what about you? You don't collect room before. So that room don't collect room for so kind level. Let me know. Let me stop there.
Hold on.
Let me stop there. It's okay. It's okay.
First.
You don't need to explain yourself.
Not just to call my name, say you collect room.
How you go accuse somebody and can't me to explain? This is Nigerian behavior.
As you collect room, man. You get
to be you.
You can't just end there.
You can't just end there. I would rather you say, were you offered accommodation for the purpose of walking behind the scenes with so thing? Please make it, communicate it in an official capacity.
Osagie,
you collect room is wide.
You collect room is crazy.
You say you collect room, so I collect room. Yeah. But again, it was cool. I just wish that
what was Funke Akindele? What was the thing about Funke Akindele?
Before you go ahead with Funke Akindele, I just want to mention his name, Uzo Arukwe. That's who received.
That's
who won
Uzo
best
Arukwe.
actor, right?
He shocked everybody. it was a shock to
This
everybody.
is the first time I'm hearing that. Brandon is an incredible. This is the first time I'm hearing that name.
Yeah, apparently I just called him Achalugo. I'm very sorry.
No, you're meant to call him Odogu. Achalugo is the girl.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Then the biggest winner of the night was Linda. Hey, Ibrahim will give me
Linda Ejiofor.
She won Best Supporting Actress for The Head and Best Actress for Something Serpent. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I saw that.
She was shocked.
Best actress and best supporting actress. Amazing.
Osagie's favorite actress also won.
And I love Linda Ejiofor. And shout out to
I love
the husband.
Yeah,
I love their
them.
podcast. I love Linda Ejiofor. She just reminds me of how to be simple, hardworking,
elegant,
and just mind your business.
And mind your business, which is not what a lot of people do. Osagie's favorite actress won Trailblazer Award. Shout out to Uche Montana. I saw Uche Montana in the building, looking hot and fabulous.
Osagie's goat.
That's crazy. Uche Montana being Osagie's goat is crazy.
It's mad. As you know, Bobby was the host, and Bobby could not help but take jabs at people. He and his co-host had to reenact the famous scene of Funke Akindele and Toyin Ibrahim, where Funke was snubbing Toyin Ibrahim. Toyin Abraham, sorry, I said Ibrahim. Toyin Abraham did not win any award, and so did Funke Akindele, and also the producers of Ginger. I think AMVCA is now trying to make a statement that if you come on some funny shit, you ain't gonna win, bruv. You might get nominated.
They were saying something about one of the movies. To Kill a Monkey is a series, right?
So yeah, that's what AMVCA
saying that
does.
it was a series. It can't be a movie. So why are you then taking the elements and the actors from a series and then spreading them over like movie categories?
So
when
that
you
has
have
been
a
a criticism
specific
of
category
AMVCA
for series.
Yeah, so that's been a criticism of AMVCA. I guess they'll fine tune that later in future.
I didn't get that. What's the criticism?
You can't put a series like To Kill a Monkey in movie categories.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
Because
crazy.
if you look at the Emmys, they'll say best actor in a TV
Yes,
series.
it's different of TV series. Yes.
I'm guessing we don't have that many, and they don't want to make categories look that scanty. So
then,
like,
if it's like that, no problem. But then carry all the series and start putting their actors in the
award series. Yeah,
don't pick just one movie. Now it's everybody.
It's everybody actually. So
it's everybody.
Yes. So a lot of faves did not win. I don't think Funke Akindele won. I stand to be corrected. Toyin Abraham did not win also. And that was that. You know, we also had some people outside of Nigeria because this is an African award. In case you Nollywood people don't know, and you know some Africans did win. Funny enough, when I finished the event, the Uber entered. The man said, "What did they do here?" I said, "Nah, award the NVCA." So that's nice. I hope say South Africans no come. Maybe bro, that's a bit too much, bruv. That's a bit too much, bro. Yeah, but shout out to AMVCA. It's quite big, quite elegant. You know, people were crying. Bucci was in tears. They had to first look for him for like a minute because I don't think he believed he would have won because this was his third nomination. So when he won, he was short of words. So
that's crazy. Please, did my very good actress, did she win anything? Uzo Amaka Power, did she win anything?
No, she didn't win. I don't think last year or the year review was her year. But going forward, I think, you know, this movie she's just about to
Call of My Life looks like
an Abba Blues. I think she was an Abba Blues. I think those two will make a dent in the AVCS next year.
I'm looking forward to it. She's a writer on the.
Please, what was the issue with Funke Akindele? She said something on IG. Like, what happened?
I don't know. What did she say on IG that people don't know? I
thought the search was shading the ceremony. Something about not allowing fans to vote anymore. Something like that.
Oh, if that's what she's saying, then I have to agree because fans can't. You can't tell Nollywood fans to be voting for best editing, best cinematography, best lighting, best art.
And so they should just create an academy and then move the whole thing into like the academy.
Because if it's MVCA is Viewers' Choice Award now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's called Viewers' Choice Award. So that's
they have to change the whole name.
They have to change the concept.
They have to change the concept.
Do you change your brand name? Because before they used to allow public votes.
The hip hop award was changed to the Headies.
That's true. Exactly. That's true. Yeah, as long as you have the trophy there and still, you know.
Yeah,
still
so change it and then say.
So I think they have an academy now. because
the thing
obviously,
is that they are not leaving fans to vote for best editing. They are picking it. Make we know they
of
deceive
course,
ourselves for you.
I don't think for the technical categories they
You
are
understand? Let me tell you,
fans.
best overall movie, all these things, there's no how they are picking My Father's Shadow. Nigerians are not picking a movie they didn't watch.
They didn't watch, yeah.
So make we know they lie to ourselves. It's
So there's
not
obviously
viewers'
a lot
choice.
of
It's not viewers'
academy.
choice. Yeah.
There's a lot of academy inputs in this one now
You
because the
understand?
bro
Best overall movie
My-
ahead of Ginger. This, and I'm not saying, I'm sure the movie is probably the best movie there. Do you understand? From what I've seen,
Bro,
the
I can
reviews
bet you
I've
1
seen,
million
the thing
Nigeria.
won a damn freaking BAFTA.
I
Do you
don't think
understand? But
400k
Nigerians have not watched
have not
this
watched
movie.
my people. Even me,
That's-
I knew the highs and lows, the valleys and mountains I had to use to get that film. Because it's a Nigerian film that, yes, it had a limited run in the cinema, but
I
very
think it's
limited.
on Mubi. There's a platform called Mubi.
Movie is not the most. Movie is very artistic, like
Yeah.
art house. It's not like a Netflix or a Prime.
So you can
So-
you can actually watch it on Mubi. And funny thing is that Mubi gives you, I think, a month free, so 7 days free. So if you sign up 7 days, you can actually watch it.
But truth be told, in terms of the technical categories, My Father's
Yeah.
Shadow beats everybody.
Of
Beats
course,
everybody.
I'm sure, of course. I'm going to
Yes.
watch the movie this
The
weekend.
lead acting might not stand the way it should stand because obviously
That's the guy
so called this or something like that. Yeah.
yeah, the guy in the UK series,
It's a British guy. Come on.
the
I can't
Gangland
remember
or
it.
something.
Yeah, gang. Yeah.
Something. Not Mobland. The other one.
Gangs of
London. Yeah.
Yeah, there are times that his Nigerian accent and Yoruba is shaky. Just shaky. Because sometimes it was giving the strength of the Black Panther. So it was, we are like,
Anyways,
nah.
let's do a rundown real quick of who won and whatever. Best overall movie, My Father's Shadow. Best director, Akinola Davis Jr.
Yeah.
for My Father's Shadow. Best lead actor, Uzo Arukwe for Colors of Fire. Best lead actress, Linda Ejiofor for The Serpent's Gift. Best supporting
Yeah.
actor, Buchi Franklin, To Kill a Monkey. Best supporting actress, Linda Ejiofor again for The Herd.
Yeah.
Best indigenous language film for West Africa, Lisabi, A Legend is Born. Best indigenous language film for East Africa, Addis Feper. Best indigenous language film for South Africa, Tihaho Yamusadi. Best indigenous language film for North Africa, Atel Al-Hanin, Our Memories. And best indigenous language film for Central Africa, Mabanda. Best short film, Hussaini. He won over My Body Girls Temple. Best writing in a movie, Wale Davis, aka Tech, My Father's Shadow. Best documentary, Beyond Olympic Glory. Best cinematography, Jermaine Edwards, My Father's Shadow. Best editing, Daniel Anyam, To Kill a Monkey. Best sound design, Pius Fatoke, CJ Mira, My Father's Shadow. Best music score, Duval Timothy, CJ Mira, My Father's Shadow. Best art direction, Ajamolaya Bumi, Colors of Fire. Best makeup, Hakim Effect, Warlord. Best art direction, Ajamolaya Bumi, Colors of Fire. Best music score, Hakim Effect, Warlord. Best scripted series, Inimba. And best unscripted Mnet original, Nigerian Idol Season 10. I didn't even know that ran.
Like, bro, I'm lost. Do you know another person who missed out on winning anything?
Who?
Was Kemi Adetiba.
Hmm.
To Kill a Monkey only had one win, which is mad. Which is mad.
Best writing TV series, Annette Shadeya, Natasha Likami, Mkamzi Matwela, Arnold Manjila, Makango Mabolo, MTV Sugar, Mashariki. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry I butchered all that.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Best scripted Mnet original, The Low Priest, Femi D. Ogunsonwu. Congrats to him. Best indigenous Mnet original, Inimba. And best digital content creator, Emmanuel Kanaga and Sophia Chisom. Congratulations again to all the winners.
Shout out.
Congratulations. And other awards, not forgetting, of course, the Industry Merit Award, Shola Shobowale and Kanayo Okanayo. And of course, the Trailblazer Award, Uche Montana.
Uche Montana has a big movie right now, Scratching
Osagie's Boots.
She get one movie way hot now. She get one movie way hot right now, man.
It's not the one that the father died and all the siblings and mother was talking to her in here.
No, yes, it's Monica 1 and 2. That's people say she reverse engineered Fokan Kidele's movie.
How Osagie didn't? I don't understand.
He's a married man.
Going
You know.
on here, bro?
He's a married man. You know it.
Still be surprised. What? I'm in touch with the culture. You're not. That's the problem.
Bro, I watched that first part in 20 minutes. I just skip. Where is this going to, please?
See, let me tell you something about Uche Montana, right? Of course, I didn't watch the movie. I saw a clip somewhere, and I kind of figured out what was going on. But she's on the precipice of doing something. She can either do something freaking great, or she can go down another route and just become another random person.
Yeah, I hope she doesn't get stuck in that YouTube world.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, right now, let me look at the lives. She's like 2011 Linda KG. She can go ahead to become huge, or she can repeat this success and think this is it, and then after some time, just like every other thing in Nigeria, you fizzle out.
Everybody will move on. Yeah,
people move on now.
Like, she has you can see everything she's doing, the numbers, everything. I would think right now for her, because she produces her movies and everything, right?
Yeah, it's our TV, it's our YouTube channel.
I don't know her background. I want to read up on it, but like, I'm actually not interested in her. Not the movie she makes, but her.
Yeah.
If you want to go to a New York Film Academy and say, okay, I now need to take it to the next level. This is what I'm doing. This is the momentum I've gathered. I want to give you guys some context. Cobams started off producing Nollywood
soundtracks.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell now. And you could hear, if I do my own, no, you go do your own. All those piano. You went from doing all of that to creating Strong Thing, to writing You're Not the Girl.
By producing Asha's first album.
Producing Asha's first album, producing on the second album, being signed like a publishing deal or something with Sony.
Back then.
You understand what I'm saying? So, like, she has that potential to either just shoot for the moon or keep doing what you're doing. You have it now, and she's at that moment. Like, so now I hope she just has like proper management and someone who's guiding and saying, this is now what you need to do. Yeah, off to New York Film School Academy. That's where you're going to go to. And then I know you're shooting your movies, you're doing your things, but you will do that. And then I need you to go and do 6 months in LA.
Yeah. Come back, make a big cinematic splash. Let's go.
I don't even need you to. No, that's the thing. I don't even need you to say you want to go and do a blockbuster. I just need you to now take it to the next level with your storytelling and like just take it to the next level. You know how Kemi Adetiba just comes and drops it on you, boom, big. Like, okay, this YouTube thing you're doing, keep doing it, because these numbers. Because let me tell you something. What Uche Montana is doing, right, is going to get her in some offices. Because the numbers he's pulling is crazy.
It's mad.
Do you understand what I'm saying, guys?
Yeah.
Uche, she's going to get in the door. Because the number she's pulling on YouTube is crazy. Uche Montana TV, I can see here, it's 1.6 million subscribers. She has 104 videos.
Mad.
She has a movie called Monica that was dropped 2 months ago that has 22 million views. Is Tyler Perry doing these numbers if he puts his shit on YouTube?
That's so.
I'm just asking. I don't know.
I don't think
Tyler
so.
Perry doing these numbers? Is Issa Rae doing these numbers?
No.
She has one from 9 months ago, 12 million, 6.8 million, 8.4 million. She has shorts that she's now creating. All these shorts now have like 300 something thousand views, 200 something thousand views. Shorts, YouTube shorts, vertical videos. Uche Montana 2 has dropped 9 days ago, 18 million. 1 month ago, 6.5 million. You see what I'm talking about? Like, you have this. It's not going to last forever. This thing that is this motion that you have. It's going to take some time too. But like, how do you now say, okay, you know what? I'm recording, I'm doing this thing, I'm doing this thing. A lot of people are going to enter this market and come into this market, and then it's going to be saturated in a couple of years. What am I doing by the time these guys come? I'm on this level. How am I incorporating AI to writing my stories now? Do I open another page and start doing AI, like AI versions of the stories, and I have people creating everything with Gemini and they're just creating AI stories? Do you understand what I'm saying now?
Mhm.
Like, how am I taking it to the next level? Anyways, Uchimantana, if you're listening to this call, you can call me. My services, you're my goats.
I'll give her my number. I'm the manager. I'm the manager now. So
Get
Now
out of
wow,
the
now wow.
Get away, you dear. But yeah, man, that's it, guys.
Yes,
Yeah.
guys. Yes,
That's it.
yes,
Next
yes,
week we
yes.
do 15 years of Davido.
There we go.
Next week we do 15 years of Davido. It's gonna be huge. And
Oh,
then
wow.
we do some family episode next week, guys.
All right, man.
It's family episode next week. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, let's do
Alright.
it now.
It's family episode next week. All right, I'm going to
That's
leave
if
you in the yeah.
So that's if Nigeria does not give us something to talk about.
I beg.
But yeah.
No, but we have to discuss Peter Obi and NDC next week.
No, all right now.
We got to do it. I'm going to leave you in the hands of the gray area, and they're talking about one of my favorite meals, Ogunfe. Catch you guys next week, guys.
There comes a certain time. Today I'm feeling in a good way. About to eat some amala, some ogufe. I don't like the 40 girls cause them they do take. Put me along, kin I like it to akute. Today I'm feeling in a good way. About to eat some amala, some ogufe. I don't like the 40 girls cause them they do take. Put me along, kin I like it to akute. It's the first time for everything. Laughter and medicine, cause I know fit the cry while you committing all your medicine. You're doing waste system 2016. And your mama thinks you marry in 2016. You had good days and bad days and sunny days and dark days. I tried to say hey, but you tell me no way. But you still say there's no one for you. Now you know the one you they do like a Scooby-Doo. I'm the lady, tell the pastor daddy, pray for me, cause I know nobody else to do the same for me. There are many reasons why I'm acting like this. I'm a pretty girl who's hard to miss, but yet the man don't tuck up my hair with some serious yawns. Or come and meet my father with some serious yams. I'm supposed to have my own home at this my age, but me and the men know they ever did the same thing. Say, today I'm feeling in a good way. About to eat some amala, some ogufe. I don't like the 40 girls cause them they do take. Put me along, kin I like it to akute. Today I'm feeling in a good way. About to eat some amala, some ogufe. I don't like the 40 girls cause them they do take. Put me along, kin I like it to akute.
You are now listening to Loose Talk.
You're now listening to Loose Talk. Loose Talk, baby.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Kid.
I'm stuck in the middle. My life's a middle. Did I keep it real, dude? Don't be acting bougie. Since I feel Gucci, I better take your Gucci. I know you chop nonsense. Steady hating on the brother, where's your common sense? Grinding till a brother bridge, that's the present. Reach to such a conscience. Empty with your content. Laughing out their pockets.
Step into my shoes, I done pay my dues. Why your eyes they talk about it, homie, we just do it. Planning the foundation, put in work and then I grew it. None of us are but you can see that on my crew lit. I did lock up my day, fit up my day. Get my buck up so you talk up and we come right here.
I done pay my dues, laughing at the schools. Steady catching crews, you know how we do.
Today I'm feeling in a good way. About to eat some amala, some ogufe. I don't like the 40 girls cause them they do take. Put me along, kin I like it to akute. Today I'm feeling in a good way. About to eat some amala, some ogufe. I don't like the 40 girls cause them they do take. Put me along, kin I like it to akute. Today I'm feeling in a good way. I don't like the 40 girls cause them they do take.
Global Village.